Alright, folks, welcome back. Oh, bumping my mic. 2017 CSI Arizona State Championship. We're back to the Scotch doubles matches. This one is for. Oh, let me look here. Yep, they're playing a match before the hot seat, and this is the bottom part of the bracket. So at this point, they cannot do any worse than fifth, six. So whoever loses, if they went out 1-2, fifth, six would be their finishing place. Match after this will be the hot seat match. So we're gonna see somebody twice. The next one after this will be 10:30. We're going to be a couple minutes behind schedule. One of the players, possibly two of them. I know Sophia Marquisio is playing her singles match still. I believe they're pretty close to done. So as soon as they are done with that, I'll be headed on over here and we'll get this started. Alright, I don't need this open. So hopefully we get started relatively soon here.
Alrighty. As soon as they finish up their singles matches, we'll get the Scotch doubles match going. If you join the Bad Boys Club, you are a member. $5 of your membership goes towards Justin Bergman as sponsorship money. And you will be in at least 12 drawings. We give away OBQs, I think 8 or 9 OBQs. I think they're all valued over $400. We give away DigiQs, which is a pretty cool little product. It's a little electronic device you put on the end of your cue that vibrates when you don't stroke straight.
I haven't gotten to play with one yet.
I got about 10 of them with me.
Really?
Yeah.
It's a bummer.
Those
I forgot
retail
my
at about
cue.
$100, I think. And then on Christmas Eve, we give away a diamond pool table. So, yeah, $25 basically. You are in 12 raffles and you sponsor a pro pool player. As we grow, we will try to do more things with that.
Well, it looks like
it also helps us furnish free streaming to everybody at most of the events we do. There are a few events that we're trying to get into. We haven't yet, but as they check out our product, maybe they'll bring us along. But I think, well, next week we are streaming the Northwest Championships in Snoqualmie, Washington at the Snoqualmie Casino. Then after that, while we're directing the tournament of Derby City, we will have a team recording matches that AccuStats can't do. After the event, we will stream those. There'll be a lot of good matches there. Then from there, let's see, the next one we'd be streaming would be the Texas State Championships, which is a very good tournament. About 1,100 players, a lot of good players in Texas. That is April 3rd to the 9th. And week after that, we do Black Gold Championships in Oklahoma. And we will also be streaming the BCAPL and USAPL Nationals.
Looks like Sophie's turning her score sheet from her singles match right now.
She looks tired.
Oh, well, I believe she just had wisdom teeth pulled, like,
that's
the other
brutal.
day. Yeah. She did not look like she was feeling too good yesterday, and still keeps winning, though. I'm afraid to be her opponents over the next few days as she feels better and better.
Yeah. Sounds good, Felix. We appreciate all the membership. Now, keep this in mind. For everybody you recommend when they go online and sign up, if you get them to put your name on the referral list, your name will go that many more times into the pool table drawing. So if you sign up and you get 10 friends to sign up, your name would go into the pool table drawing 11 times. And that's pretty cool. And as we grow, I think we figured mathematically for every 750 members we get, we will give away another diamond pool table. And then obviously as we grow once we get our YouTube channel completely set up and people subscribe to that, as the numbers increase for that and the club, we will be able to get more products from the sponsors and give that away. So we're doing it mostly for name recognition and we want to help Justin Bergman out. So, like I said, every member, $5 goes towards sponsoring Justin Bergman. And hopefully we could grow this into something where, we're giving away, 5 or 10 diamond tables every Christmas Eve, and we got a couple of guys we're sponsoring that, get $5,000 or $6,000 to help cover their costs to get to tournaments, or take family members to the Moscone Cup, or stuff
more
like
giveaways throughout. Instead of monthly, do it weekly if we get enough numbers or whatever.
Right.
Just things to grow it.
I'd like to give a shout out to OBQs. They have been with Bad Boys as a sponsor from pretty much day one.
For a long time, yeah.
Diamond Tables and Q Sports International. So those are our main three. And if any of you guys out there got a little company or something that are willing to sponsor our streaming to help cover the cost, shoot us an email. Looking for sponsors. We do up a little commercial for you and do whatever we can.
All right, who are we missing?
Who is Justin? Did you watch the Moscone Cup? He is one of the American players on the Moscone Cup team. I've known Justin for a long time. He came up through the BCA Pool League. I would put him, well, I think he was definitely in the top 5 of American players for the Moscone Cup points. He will definitely be at Derby City in 2 weeks. I'm not sure, but I think he will be at Turning Stone next week. Do you want to Google?
Hold on, I want to look at something real quick.
See if it'll give you the top 10.
Even the top 100 on Fargo list, because I know he's pretty high up there.
Yeah. I think he's in the top 10 on the Fargo. Did you click sign in?
I did. It's not doing anything.
Huh.
No, I don't.
I could look on my phone maybe.
Well, I just want the list. There we
go.
Favorites.
Top 10 list.
Top 10 list.
See if top 10 Americans. That ought to do it.
Let's see what top 10 world is real quick.
Not quite in the top 10 in the world. It just jumps around sometimes. Top 10. Justin Bergman is the number 3 American player with a 796 Fargo rating. Mike DeShane is just 2 points above him, and Shane
823
is an 823 Fargo rating. So yeah, he's the top 3 American Fargo rated player. Huh? They just finished their Scotch match, so gave her a 5-minute break.
You mean singles match?
Yeah, singles. Yeah. Yeah, if you go to Fargo Rate,
it's fairmatch.fargorate.com.
Fairmatch.fargorate. You can see the Fargo rating of a lot of the players. Top 10 world, top 10 U.S., men and women.
Actually, I hadn't looked at this list in a while.
I wish it'd do top 100, actually. It would be, or top 25 or 50 maybe would be
Yeah,
nice.
I know there's a way to do it. I just don't remember how to find it. Wow, the top 10 world females. The top one is Chen Ximing from China, 770 Fargo rating, and then if you just do the top USA, she would be one away from being in the top 10 of the men.
Just the U.S. men, though.
Yeah, U.S. men, 771.
Right.
Jonathan Pinniger right now.
If you go with the top 10 men in the world.
Yeah, it's much higher. It's
Alex Paguline is the number 10 player at 802.
That's strong, though. Just all those
anything over 750 is
yeah
pretty damn strong. This match will start probably in about 5 more minutes, I think. 5-10 more minutes. The ladies just got done with their singles matches, and we told them they could have about 5-10 minutes. So hopefully we'll get started pretty soon. Well, you guys, are we boring you? We're going to run you a couple commercials.
I literally just did that right before you walked up. Yeah. Thus the how do I become a bad boys club question, I'm sure.
I don't even. Is Bernie in the room?
I just saw Bernie walk by. I thought, I don't know. I see Sophia,
I see Sophia.
and I I know I saw Bernie. Yeah, she's away in the corner over there.
Is she over there hiding?
Yeah,
I
playing
see.
on her phone, it looks like.
Let's get started. They do realize they got to play a match after this, right?
Probably. They just don't want me to go to sleep tonight. That's what that is.
You know, poor
Just
players.
drag it out for me.
Yeah, the sad thing is they'll be the ones complaining at 9 a.m. that they're, oh, I got played. I only got 6 hours sleep. Well, if you wouldn't have taken that 30-minute break there and a 20-minute break there. Yep, and the players are coming this way, so we'll be getting started here pretty quick. Dun, 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 dun. This is the 2017 CSI Arizona State Championship. Tucson, Arizona at Casino del Sol. I like this place.
I like that it's not cold. Except for apparently that fan somewhere over here that's blowing cold air on me right now. That could stop.
Tombstone is, what, 30, 40, 50 miles down the road?
Yeah, I think it's about a 40-minute drive. I remember it's not as close as I thought. I thought it was like right here.
Hey, Bill, how far is Tombstone from here? How far is Tombstone from here?
You have no idea?
This is your home state now, man.
Oh, Lord. Look here. Watch. Let me Google that for you.
Huh? You going to bed? I'd like to be streaming at 10:30. I can't do the 9 a.m. matches. No, you should at least watch. I know, but they're being recorded. They go live. So, yeah, 10:30? 10:15.
79.5 miles from where we are.
How far?
An hour and 26 minutes.
Oh, I thought it was closer.
Yeah, I remember saying that.
I know, I saw
I
the sign.
just said it, actually. Like, it wasn't as close as I thought.
Well, I'm absolutely bummed. I have been at this tournament twice now, and I have not got to go see Tombstone. I'm into that Wild West stuff.
If you walk, it takes 29 hours.
Yeah. Yeah, let me put that on
Really?
my list.
There's a hitchhiking button now?
What?
Look, a little hitchhiking button on Google. An hour and 26 minutes.
If you hitchhike?
I assume, yeah, okay. It says Uber and Lyft. But it's a little picture of a guy hitchhiking. That's hysterical.
Good Lord.
On a bike, it says 6 hours and 46 or 49 minutes. This is what we do to kill time while we wait. It's a little hitchhiking dude. That's terrifying.
So the USA Juniors won the gold in a shootout over Canada. I can only assume you're talking about hockey.
Canadians, yeah.
Well, it's Wayne. Yeah, Wayne.
It's Wayne. Probably.
Awesome. I'll tell you, in all honesty, the only time I watch hockey is during the Olympics. I just think it's they manage the game better. I just like the way it's played better. What?
Oh, just every time you
move,
this thing is...
There's a spot you stand here and this thing shakes really bad.
I'm not a big fan of...
You don't want to get drunk and stand on this podium. Well, if the ladies ever get ready, I got thousands of fans waiting to watch.
I wish I could see the look she gave you through this giant monitor.
It was a pretty mean look.
Yeah.
Like she was going to whip my butt.
You got it coming.
These two. Oh, this is...
What?
You don't have the score. This is winter side, right?
Yeah, it's Winterside. Whoever
then
plays this, we see the winner again for the hot seat
we
match.
gotta watch them back to back.
Yep. They're still hitting balls, right? I feel like that camera has moved ever so slightly.
Like it's dipped down just a little bit.
I'm going to go fix that real quick.
Because the top edge of the table, earlier we could see the top edge of that rail. Well, we do appreciate everybody tuning in that are. Appreciate it if you'd spread the word that Bad Boys TV is a new streaming company out there. Like I said, we got next week we'll be streaming the Northwest Championships. Up just about, I don't know, I think it's about 20 miles outside of Seattle at the Snoqualmie Casino. And then we will record matches at Derby, and the weekend after Derby is done, we'll stream those. We don't want to take business away from AccuStats, who does the streaming on the TV table at Derby. So during the tournament, get on AccuStats. I believe it's pay-per-view. It's pretty good prices for the matches they do at Derby.
I feel as if that's a little bit better.
And then, like I said, after Derby, we'll put up the matches they couldn't get. All right. They're getting ready to get started. It is what? It's only 9:30 here. Wow.
Is it really?
Dude, I feel so tired.
That's a long... Hey, welcome to day 2.
Well, day 2 of 2017 pool tournaments.
Let's go ahead and... All
right, we are getting ready to get started here.
Oops. I'm just going to keep bumping my mic. Y'all are going to have to deal with it. I'm a klutz.
Well, spread the word, Craven. Let everybody know. And he's dogging you about your camera position.
Well, I'm not going to move it around anymore for now. You can tell that there's balls on the table.
He's LOLing you, though, so maybe he's just joshing.
Probably.
I don't know, because, it looks like...
I don't know.
That's just
I feel like
That's
the table needs to be moved ever so slightly to the left, but I've done this before and I can breathe on it and it moves like a foot. So second ball break, and look, we're playing one pocket again.
I'm telling
this
you,
feels
it's
familiar.
Been all day. And it's like almost every time all the balls go to the right.
Mm-hmm.
Did you level this table?
Yep.
Well, they made a ball on the break. I really think the only thing she can make is a stripe.
Yeah, the 14 looks like the only real option here. And then
this is
okay. Well,
Opongan and how do you say her name?
oh Lord, it's
Sophia.
Marquesio.
Marquecho.
I don't know.
It's down there.
I see it. I just
Marquecho.
can't pronounce it right.
Yeah. This is Opongan and Marquecho shooting. Pretty strong team. This is a race to 4. Winner side match. The winner of this plays the next match, which is the hot seat.
I forgot to scroll his screen. That's funny. Yeah, that would help.
Well, I'll tell you right now, Bernie is one of the smartest players in this room.
I would dare call it mean sometimes. What she does.
She plays really smart, and she can shoot.
I
She's not afraid of anything.
I've seen some gnarly safeties from Bernie. I was actually outside talking to another player about Bernie earlier. I'm like, I wouldn't want to play Bernie.
That's right, Craven. Drink some tequila for me. Hopefully you got the good stuff. We appreciate everybody that's watching. Help spread the word. Join us on Bad Boys Billiard Productions Facebook page, and we'll let you know when we're streaming, where we're streaming. For the CSI events, we stream directly to YouTube and the Q Sports International page. And then for other events and independent events and events we own, we will stream directly to Bad Boys Billiard Productions YouTube channel. I have a bet with a friend starting next week. We have 4 months to get 10,000 subscribers on our channel, or I gotta buy them a steak dinner. So, gonna need everybody's help once we get streaming next week.
Well, I'm looking at this table and
It's a mess.
honestly, I don't want to comment on what I think I might or might not shoot because it's that sort of mess.
Well, I think he's just gonna bump the 3 and try to put that cue ball. Well, I'm surprised he bumped it that hard. Well, these guys have options. Now, I like shooting that 11 ball and then 2 railing out. Watch. I got it.
Hold on, no. I turned it off because I can't change the scoreboard without it glitching
Shoot
out.
that 11 and take this cue ball. Oh, dude, my color's changed.
Yeah.
And come back out here like that so that you can shoot the 10 in this corner and break all this stuff up like this.
Yeah.
Now hit the escape button.
Yeah, here.
You dogged my color, man.
I didn't dog anyone's color. I didn't change anything.
Why does it keep changing?
Because that's what it does. No, not that. This, and then that, and then... See, now when I go to change the scoreboard here, I'm going to move it like a million miles or draw a line on the screen. And
Oh.
this is exactly what it's going to do. Don't.
Oh, but he overcut it and went way, way long. But he's not giving up anything yet. And the safety battle begins. The players have drawn their weapons and moved to their corners. No, they can use whatever cue they want. Everybody has their own cue in this room. We would like it if everybody bought an OBQ. That would make my sponsor very happy.
I like OBQs. I haven't shot with any of the new ones. I'm sure they're fantastic.
Yeah, you know, I'll tell you, in all honesty, and OBs is one of our biggest sponsors, and they've been with us since day one. It took a little while to get used to it because, you know, I grew up before they started making shafts that didn't deflect, and, you know, you shoot with an old Viking or Kubler, you know, and the shaft would vibrate if you power stroke through it, but it took a little bit to get used to it, but once I got used to it, I love the way it hits.
Yeah, I agree. I mean, I think my first cue was a Fury, which was a pretty low end cue at the time. I don't know if that company is still around or not, but and then the OB1, the original OB, is what I've been shooting with since, and they came out the OB2s. I didn't really like how that one felt, but I'm sure the new ones are.
Yeah, well, you know, the thing about cues is it's all about individual cues too. You know, I mean,
Right.
when I first started, I played with a Hubler, and I think I paid $100 for it. And then I couldn't find another after I wanted to upgrade. I couldn't find a cubler I liked, and then I won a Viking Q off of a guy in a match, and I started playing with that, and I loved it. And I still play with the Viking. I have a OB shaft on it.
Yeah, I think my Q's actually it's a Mucci butt with an OB shaft.
Yep, yep. And I do like the OB lift jump cues. I just love the way they feel. There's something in the design that you get that ting kind of jump shot, but with the OB lift, it just feels better. Plus, I now have the 3-piece jump cue, which is pretty sweet.
Yeah, the convenience of
Yeah.
that.
Different kinds of jump shots. It really makes a difference.
I'm awful at jumping. I don't even try.
See, Bernie's putting the burn on.
Yep.
You're gonna beat Bernie. You're gonna play good.
We did tell them they're playing 8-ball, right?
Yeah.
Okay. I just wanted to make sure.
Yeah, with Scotch Devils, it almost always starts out like this.
Just enough.
It's like that first game is always, a softer break and a battle, and it's like they need to feel each other out to see who's going to play the better safeties. And, if Budkey can shoot that 9 and put it so that Sophie can shoot that 15 in this lower right corner and get the breakout, and they'll be in pretty good shape, I think.
Yeah, if you can get the 12 out of there, the 8's probably coming out too pretty easily. Or, oh, wait a minute. I feel as if...
I think my Caitlin is a little lonely and up in Washington.
Alright. I feel as if I was not paying enough attention. I just shot the 1 up in the upper right corner, so they're low ball. Right? Yeah. Wait. I don't know.
Yeah.
Give me a minute and I'll regroup and make sense of what I'm not paying attention to.
Yeah. Okay, I had the players backed up. So this is... Yeah, this is Budkey in store. And they're shooting the
So they're
solids.
shooting a low ball, yeah. For some reason, I just thought they were shooting a high
I got
ball.
it all messed up. I told you I was tired.
You messed me up so bad there. I'm sitting there like, wait, what are they
Steven
doing?
wants to know how often we stream. Join us on Bad Boys Billiard Production Facebook, and we'll keep you updated. But we'll be streaming all this week. We start streaming next week, Wednesday through Sunday at the Northwest Championships. And like I said, then we got to run down and run Derby City. But a week after that tournament is over, we stream the videos we record there. Then we got to go run a couple tournaments we're not streaming.
Well,
And I think if that
come on
hangs,
down.
hang on. Yeah, he wanted to be a little bit more so he could shoot the 4 and bump the 8, but I don't think got there.
No, not quite far enough.
Then April 3rd to the 9th, we stream
I wonder.
the Texas State Tournament.
Nope, 5 does not go
And
on the side from there.
I want to say... Well, let's just do it this way. We are streaming now till Sunday. Then we will be streaming the 11th to the 15th. Then we will record matches from the 20th to the 29th and probably start streaming those. Really? My calendar doesn't want to move. Probably start streaming those February 4th until we get them all out. And then we won't be streaming again until April 3rd to the 9th, the Texas State Tournament. And then the next tournament would be the April 17th to the 23rd.
Yeah, see the chat. Yeah, I was catching up, and he said you shot the 10 in the corner and then turned around and shot the 1. I think that's what happened as well.
I do too, but we can't say nothing. I'm telling you, something got weird.
Yeah.
Maybe it was the 2 in the corner. It just looked like the 10.
I don't know. I see now. I want to mark this video and go back and see if I'm losing my mind.
Well, you can go.
Well, actually, the YouTube they can go back really easily and look at it.
Yeah.
If they wanted to. It's not like I can say anything to the players.
Well, yeah, no, I don't know if they got funky in the middle, but Sophia shot the 14 ball first to determine
I thought it was going.
to determine who had what. So Sophia and Apongan had stripes.
Yep. Rewound and checked, and it was the 10 and then the 1.
Yeah, that's odd. No.
Apparently, the players are tired as well.
Well, yeah.
That's funny.
Well, I can't come knock on the door at your house and tell you we're live again. If you, right now we're streaming directly to Q Sports International's YouTube channel. So if you go to YouTube and then go to Q Sports International and subscribe to their channel, when we go live, it should notify you. Then next week, we will be streaming to the Bad Boys Billiard Productions TV channel. And we ask all of you to go there and subscribe. And then that way, when we go live at any time, you'll know whether it's on our channel or Q Sports International's channel. You'll get all that stuff. And just so you know, when Q Sports International does pay-per-view, usually about 4 or 5 months later, those videos go live for free.
I actually
So
learned
that's kind of cool.
Learned recently on the YouTube page, if you're not on full screen, like if you can see the chat, next to the subscribe button, there's a little bell. Normally it's grayed out. If you click on that, it's supposed to, if you're on, even if you're signed into YouTube, it'll send you notifications every time a new video is uploaded.
Oh.
Yeah, it used to like auto do it, but apparently they added that feature so you could turn it off and on.
Okay.
So if you turn that on, it should, in theory, send you an email or notify you every time a new video is released. And I believe every time a video goes live or streaming goes live. So that is definitely an option if you want to make sure you're as up to date as possible. And if they do the, releasing videos a couple weeks after for pay-per-view stuff, it should notify you as well when those become active.
Well, they got a really tough shot here. Really? I'm going to play with the Telestrator. It's going to be tough to get a hit and a save, so I like...
Why did it change color again?
Shoot up there, come down here, hit the 5, make the 5 go in this corner, and then the cue ball should come right there. And that's what he's going to try to do.
Why does it keep changing?
I can't draw a straight line with that thing to save my life. And he's going to be close, but he didn't shoot it hard enough, which a little hard enough to make it do what I said. Would have tightened the bank up a little bit, he might have made it. I don't know, Kenny. Now you got a nice dark line. It's starting to get a little quiet in here.
Because that, I think that might have saved it so that it stays on there. And 50-yard line.
Yeah. Well, I guess just doesn't have to worry about anything really.
No,
Cut that into the side. Maybe put just a little bit low. You got to make sure you don't get behind that 5 ball.
yeah, this looks like, to me, just to go ahead and make it squarely and you're pretty much okay sort of scenario.
Oh, he went for the bank safety.
Oh.
Well, it was knocking on the door, but just wasn't going to get in there. You watch out for Bernie. She might bank this ball right into the 9. She's looking at it. I think that's the shot to shoot. Because if you miss, you could block it. If you pull the cue ball back, you could make it really tough to shoot that 9 into the side. She's a smart player. She'll make the right shot. And it's just a matter of executing.
And went ahead and called it right there.
Oh, don't go in. Oh. Yeah, she just hit that a little wide. That's a tough shot, but if she could have got it on this side and either bumped that 9 out or made her ball, she was sitting pretty. This is a tougher shot than most think.
I was going to say, is that 9 ball higher up on?
If you hit it a hair too fat, you scratch.
Yeah.
So you got to hit it really thin. And usually what happens is either you hit it too fat and scratch, or you aim too thin and miss it completely. Uh-oh, uh-oh,
No.
Oh, that's just wrong.
I hate when that happens, too. You can see it coming. It's like...
Just a little more spin on that ball. That's all it was going to take.
Yeah. Nice. Oh, that looked really good to me.
Well, it's really the only option he had.
Yeah, I thought he had it.
This is no easy shot here. And Bernie just looks at her partner and says, just make it.
I feel like I'm being exceedingly quiet during this match. That's what happens when you get to the end of the day a little bit.
The room got quieter.
Yeah. Oh, trying to hold it up.
Yep, going for the safety play. It's not a...
Yeah, there's a fairly decent sea of blue between you and where you want to be. And dunk. There you go. Not a bad shot. Let's watch Burning Beauty right in the way of the camera angle. That angle does not help the situation at all. We're just going to leave it right on there.
Yeah, that's a pretty good shot. That's why these two teams are still on the winner's side.
And well, maybe she can see enough of it. It looked like she was going to call it up in the corner, but yeah, now she's changing her mind. She's going to kick at it and maybe try to send the cue ball up table a little bit.
No, she pretty much has to go for the win here. Yeah, she's going to try to kick it up in the top left corner.
Oh.
Oh, my Lord.
That was really close.
Wow. Wow. Well, if it went, her partner was going to have to shoot this 8-ball, so let's see how he shoots this 8-ball.
Calling it right in the corner.
That was a hell of a shot.
Yeah, it was close. And she walked away from the table looking like she had made it. She had that like, yep, it's going. That was a weird stretch. Yep.
Well, it ain't over yet.
No.
Got a long way to go to get shape. And with the ball deep in a pocket like that, it can be deceiving how hard it is to get to the other end of the table.
Yeah, I think having to stretch across the table the way he did is what caught. But you could see, I'm not sure on the YouTube video, but watching King up on the camera, you could see it was a little unstable.
Yeah, see where the leave is?
Well,
yeah.
Well, yeah, she's almost got her
And
banks
he's
right
frustrated, but I'll tell you what, that's a tough shot to get shape from. That 5 is deep in the pocket. That's a shot that most people never practice.
Right, yeah. Who sets it up in the jaws and practice of getting shape from there?
I used to, because 2 or 3 times in a tournament I screwed myself on that, and I'm like, I got to figure out a way to get out of it.
Well, and on the older diamonds where the shelf was really deep, it could be easy to catch the rail and not even.
I wish they would have left the tables. I love the deep shelf diamonds. Oh,
banked it
she
tight.
got a little too much inside on that one. Yeah. The winner of this match plays the hot seat.
All right,
get that first game jitters out of the way.
Oh, see, this is what I'm talking about. I can't just change the damn scorecard.
Why not? It never works for me.
Yeah, it's because
I just go to the starboard. Well, you can turn off my.
That's fine. I'll do it.
Fancy line.
I'll do it the slow way.
Because
Okay, so Sophie was just shot in the 8. So.
Yep. So the first rack goes to Ampongin and Michecho.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
More Quecho.
More Quecho.
Quecho and a Pongan.
I don't know.
And I hope I'm saying that right.
I'm bad with names. You're fine. I just muted you. Really? You're gonna just leave me? Oh. Oh, look at that neat little line of balls. Alright, move some of them around a little bit. I wouldn't say that helps the situation a whole lot right there. I wish I had a camera angle off of that other corner.
Alrighty.
Long sigh.
Oh, multitasking. Trying to run the tournament, stream the tournament. What is today?
The 5th?
I said day, not date.
I have no idea.
Is it Thursday?
It is. Oh, well. I would have told you. Thursday, yes, it is Thursday.
Alright, I don't feel so bad.
Well, that was a pretty nice shot right there. Not really that much trouble left on the table. I mean, you can still certainly get yourself in trouble, but I didn't see,
Oh, I could hook myself with only one ball left on the table.
Yeah. You can basically use the 9 to get onto the 14 and 15 right now to get onto the 12. So 15, 12, 9, 14. Come back up for the 8 down in the corner, lower right corner. I'm pretty confident it goes by the 3 fairly easily.
There you go. Well, the 10 ball's a jammed up ball, though.
Oh, is that the 10 ball? I thought that was a 2 ball. No, 2
No.
balls down. Okay, so, well, never mind. My whole plan is foiled.
Well, you got a couple options here, but you almost have to shoot that 14 up, but I don't know if it goes by that 9 straight up in the corner to come across and break that 10 out.
Is there... I can't tell from
I
here.
think she's just going to shoot the 9.
Yeah, 9,
Nice shot.
14 to the 12. If
Here's
there's
the
enough
tough
space to get from the 12 to the 10 into that side, but I'm pretty sure the 1's blocking that angle, so you're not making that shot.
And I don't think he's got the angle to shoot the 14 and get to the 10 now. Yeah, that 10 ball's going to end up putting them in 1 ball hell, I think.
Well, it looks like he's queuing up to swing at it right now.
Oh, he's going to have to plow it.
Just
that.
like that. And oh, no love.
Very unfriendly result. Yeah, I think somebody needs to find a liquor store tomorrow. We get a bottle of B&B.
Yeah. Make the commentating a little more
Well, you know,
fun.
that way it'd be like we have different commentators.
This is true.
We have the sober version, the
The
drunk
sober, the sober version, the drunk version. Before we do that, we need a soundproof booth. I think that would actually be a lot of fun because then it could be a little louder and
look.
rowdy. Nice.
Oh, just a hair. And look at the shape she would
I
have.
know.
Just a hair
That was almost beautiful.
too early in the rail. Just a hair.
Well, lean way over to your side there and tell me if you can squeeze that 3 by there into that same corner. Because that corner looks like it's pretty tied up
Well,
to
the
me.
3 is up at the top corner.
Oh,
You're talking
Lord.
about the 5 ball.
Yeah, see, this is the problem. Okay, the 5 ball, does it
Well,
go
yeah,
by?
on this screen but on the TV you can clearly, on the YouTube itself, you can actually see the colors better. The color on the TV monitor is off a little. We need to adjust it.
I don't know how to do that. But yeah, it doesn't look to me like it goes by at all from this screen.
He's aiming up to deal with it right now.
Oh. Yeah, I actually did try to set a camera up, one of our two straight up above the TV or table where the lights are. The problem is it has to be so much higher up. At least these cameras do. I couldn't back off the zoom enough. You could see basically a third of the table as high up as I could get it without going to the ceiling, and then the lights are in the way.
Well, we bought a third camera.
Yeah,
and we bought a boom that will help with a lot of that, but we just couldn't fit it in the cars to get to this tournament. But we're going to use all that equipment and get familiar with it at Derby City. So, yeah, as we move forward in the streaming industry at all these pool tournaments that we do, we plan on obviously upgrading and doing cooler stuff. And
darn it, I meant to do that just a little bit faster.
Fun stuff.
Yeah, I actually think that third camera, because Jeremy was showing it to me the other day, and we didn't set it up. It was just when I was picking up the equipment. It looks like it's all automated for as far as you can turn it any which way via
360 degrees.
And I'm pretty sure it's basically designed for being not all that high and being able to look straight down.
Yeah, so there's a lot of things we could do with it, though. So, yeah, we're going to play with all that. Yeah. Unfortunately, a lot of the locations we do tournaments at, the ceilings are 30 feet in the air, and, trying to get the camera around the lights and stuff.
Yeah, so getting around the lights, I think, is actually probably the biggest part.
You're going to score that?
I was going to.
That's a 2-0 lead.
I was discussing cameras. I'm incapable of multitasking at this particular moment. I agree. A far corner camera would be nice.
The lighting in the room really made it difficult here. We had one in the corner, and because we couldn't get the camera high enough, the lighting really screwed with the camera.
It was pretty awful. I actually wonder if that video, because I was streaming when we were doing testing, if you go back to the very first video from this tournament, you can probably see the awful red, glowy.
All the colors.
Every time someone walked near it, it changed. Oh, it was awful. Yeah. And that wasn't even the far corner. That was the close corner. I don't even have cable to get to the far corner without
Yeah.
players walking in or over all my stuff at the moment.
We'll get fancier each time.
Oh yeah, well, we've,
That's why we need people
pretty
to join
new
the
into
Bad Boys
this.
Club.
Yeah.
Yeah, pinhole cameras in the pockets. Yeah.
Yeah, it's a nice idea. I've certainly thought about it.
One step at a time.
So I'm gonna get that 3, play the combo into the 3, and take low ball. I was actually playing with an idea with kind of like what they do with the poker tables with basically the pinhole cameras.
Yep.
But as opposed to using it for camera video, because honestly I don't think the angle would look as good as you would think. But you could do mapping data. And
Yeah, that would be cool.
That would be really cool because theoretically you could map
Where
everything and digitally.
Yeah, like they
go
do
back.
when they do 360 around a scene. Get line cameras up around the inside of the rail there and 360 around on a shot. That would be so cool to.
It would. And
slow motion. And
honestly, as far as
that'd be crazy.
Doing that, the amount of things you could learn about the physics of pool from
Right.
a full 3D computer rendering of what happened would be interesting. Of course, the cost on something like that is. You get us 1 million members on the Bad Boys Club, and I'll look into that a little more. All right. So, honestly, I might. Well, never mind. That's probably more angle than I realized. But I was gonna say, take the 4 right now. Use
I think he needs to get back a little farther.
a ball right there to stop and play the 5, and then get the other 2. Because your 5 is really gonna be your most wonky thing to get onto. But you can get onto it right here off of the 6 or
Shoot the 6
or the
and
1.
just pull back.
Yeah, go into the rail and pull it back a little bit farther than where you were last time. Oh.
Well, it looks like he was planning on getting shape on the 1 and having her pull back for the 4, but
Right.
I like getting the trouble ball out of the way as soon as possible. To each their own.
Really, the only exception I would make to that is if I'm not thinking I'm getting at it regardless, and I want to leave that treble ball for the opponent to have to work around. But are you over there reading the comments that I can't see from here?
Yeah, somebody said put a chip in the balls. And
Yeah,
no.
I'm not going to. I like the idea though because if you did the digital mapping thing, you wouldn't have to chip it. It would register. It would read the edges of the balls. So it would be a visual mapping.
Well, could you imagine trying to chip the balls and
Oh Lord,
keeping the weight good?
yeah, I can't imagine the process for that, and I don't make balls, so
It's hard enough to make pool balls good. I don't. Yeah, no, thank you. No.
All right, roll up for the. I'm looking at that going. That's still a lot of work right there. Hold on. I'm paying a little bit of attention. We'll push that button until she steps over here into the way.
Yep.
Nice shot.
But yeah, the 15's right there.
Yeah, but you're gonna be jacked up over it.
Well, now you got the 14 tied up with the 8. I think he can just shoot the 15 and stop the cue ball right there. And then Bernie could cut the 10 ball to the upper left corner with just a tad draw. The cue ball should go to the right side rail and then drop right between the 8 and the 14.
Are they over there arguing about how many viewers? 43, 44?
It says 43, 44. Hey,
Oh.
it's late for them too.
Oh, they're talking about, yeah, our crazy scheme. Now, oh, she bumped the 4-ball with her cue and moved it straight over.
I'd be like, leave it there. You bumped it.
Yeah, I would probably leave it right there as well. If I have the option, that's what I'm doing.
And that's where he needed to be. He just needed to not bump that 4-ball. And that's what happens when you accidentally bump a ball.
Always with the, stepping right in where I got my camera hung up. Yeah, see, look at that. It's amazing. I switch the camera, and she switches the rear. Hold on, let's go do this.
It's going to move right back over.
Oh, I know. It's okay. Oh, maybe not.
Bernie's haunting you. Well,
Here, want me to push the button again?
not sure what to do here.
Hold on. I'm thinking about pushing the button again. Yeah, we'll live with this angle for a minute.
The angle she's looking at, it's tough. I can see the table from here, and
Is she out of the way for that?
it looks like she's just gonna shoot that 4 into the 10.
Nope, she's gonna
she's
stick
trying
it
to-
up in there.
Yeah, that was a huge mistake there. She was trying to put that 4 in between there. Just didn't hit hard enough, and now it's there for the shape or breakout.
Yeah.
Yeah, she was trying to put it in the hole, which would have been really good. She was kind of in a jam when her partner accidentally bumped that 10 ball over, or the 4 ball over, and blocked the 10 ball shot. Yeah, see, you gotta be careful here. You bump that 14 and roll that cue ball forward and hit the 8, you could knock it in. There you go.
Oh, that's a nice shot.
Uh-oh.
No, they got the 6 all the way down here. I probably would have left that for shape, but I think this was actually the better shot.
No, that's a good shot.
Yeah.
You just gotta be, like I said, you just gotta be careful.
Yeah, no, that's when I probably would have made the wrong choice there.
Don't hit that side pocket.
Stay
Huge
out of that
from there.
side pocket. Oh.
Wow. You know, all day long you could try to shoot that shot, you'll never make it. But when it's the cue ball, just sucks it right in there.
Oh, I know. It's magic. There's magnets.
Get a roll in a bakery.
I like that one. Sorry, I'm stealing that one now. That's mine now. I'll give you credit if I think about it at the time.
I think you left her perfectly straight in, which is really not good.
No, you want a little bit of angle to work with there.
It makes it real tough for her to give him any shape at all, but I think she's got to poke it over. Uh-oh. Yeah, she was trying to. He left her so straight in. She was afraid to. I'd have just pulled it back.
I think, yeah.
I think she had a draw shot straight to the 1, but if she bumps the 1, he's got a fairly decent cut shot. But I think the referee's going to be coming to the table here.
I want to look at this.
Bernie is a 585 Fargo rating.
Yeah, Bernie's 580. That's pretty strong for the women's field.
It's very strong. Well, Sophia's just gotta really just shoot this 5-ball and roll forward. Her partner can shoot the one in the side, so she really doesn't have to worry about too much. Just focus on making the ball and don't follow it too much.
Yeah, lean over. Can she see it?
Yeah, she can see it. I think she'll clear that one ball by about an inch.
And there it is.
And that puts them on the board.
All right. No more jitters, folks. No more jitters. Yeah, it's unlike Bernie to shoot that the way she did. She's normally pretty strong.
Trying to get her partner. There was a couple of unfortunate rolls there. First he bumps the 4-ball on the way, and then he leaves her perfectly straight in, and she wanted to make sure he had an easier shot on the 8.
All right. Oops, I did not mean to hit that button. I meant to hit that one.
Kenny's getting button crazy.
I don't think anything dropped there.
Nope.
And I believe they are going to be taking a high ball. I don't think there's an option here.
Isn't that amazing? There's not a
amazing.
stripe there. Or I mean a solid there.
And somebody else needs a net.
I do.
Yeah, the one thing I'm thankful for right now, though, is that I'm now used to these ball colors for a while, so it's less common that I get them completely messed up. All right. Any 9 you want? Hey, you know, if you only have one option, it's easy to keep it simple, right?
Yeah, but the question's going to be where to end up.
Well, and that 12 ball, you kind of want to be up there a little bit for that, which if she had gone a little less far would have been a good opportunity. Well, actually, it probably doesn't go on the side, does it?
It doesn't go on the side. But she left him the 15, so as long as you still have a shot and you're still at the table, anything can go. Of course, your opponent has your 12 ball tied up with theirs and the 8 ball.
The 8 ball's tied with a 6. So.
Don't wait too long. Get them things broke out.
You take all your balls off the table and you give the table to Bernie, she's going to make you pay for it.
Here goes the 8 ball breakout. Oh, nope. And the trouble begins. I think he's got the 14, but
But where?
Can't. Yeah, the worst thing you could do is shoot that 14 right now and take it away from that 8 ball. I'd be tempted to thin that 12 and bring the cue ball all the way down. Try to go off the. Here comes the telestrator.
Yep, there you go.
Shoot that. Hit that 12. Come like this. And try to put it right behind there like that. That would be the shot I'd shoot for. You clear out your 12. And
looks like hitting that 12 a little more square than that, though. So they're lined up.
Oh,
nope,
look at this.
Look
look
at that.
Oh, he hit it too fat.
It would have been nice. It was a good call, though.
He was trying it. Somebody having a hard time. Is everybody having a hard time hearing us?
Oh, are they?
I don't know. One person asked us to turn up the mic, so I don't know if they don't know where their volume button is on their computer
or if it's everyone. Yeah, well,
nobody else has said anything.
We're better than we were before, at least the other day. Although, I don't think I've really messed with the settings a whole lot today. Playing it safe right here? No. Okay. I see I'm too tired. The angles all look wrong to me.
Yeah, Craven said he hears us just fine.
Okay. Hold on here. I'm going to take a drink, and I'm going to get my head on straight. I'm going to actually,
You're going to need something stronger than Gatorade.
Probably.
Well, this is going to give
that's a breakout right there, and it didn't quite get there. I've seen a lot of that today, too, where, you're going for a breakout, and you hit it, and it's not giving you enough.
Just not hitting it either full enough or too full
or you just
watch this.
No.
Bernie was going to try to do a draw shot, and she amped up and did the jump shot. There's something in the air tonight.
I'm telling you.
I've never seen her do that.
No. And Bernie's normally pretty strong. Like I said, a 585, that's, what is it? An average men's open player is 525 range or a little less.
Yeah, and your average open player is in the 525 range.
Yeah.
Basically an advanced player. It's pretty close to 625, and your master pro level is 725 and up.
Yeah. So she's definitely in a slouch. So I don't know what's going on. Maybe everyone's just tired. Maybe it's not just us.
No, they've been playing all day long.
This is true. Yeah, they've been at singles pretty much. Well,
they played really late yesterday too.
Women didn't start until
Problem was
6.
the Scotch didn't start till 7, and then they played until 1:30 in the morning.
It was closer to 2.
Yeah,
I was the last one down here.
The singles started this morning, but the ladies didn't have to play till 6, but a lot of them were down here hitting balls earlier.
Right.
Because until we did the draw on the men's, we couldn't tell them exactly when they started.
Actually, are you sure Bernie played in the women's? Because she normally plays with the men.
I have no idea which division they're in.
Okay. So 14.
But
tap it. Not that far.
Clear, and he just hooked Sophia really bad. So
again, that's the other thing I've seen a lot of today is people going too far. It's that Arizona dry in the room. Table plays fast.
Got a little bit of smile on her face. So she's thinking they're going to definitely get back to the table here.
Well, she's looking at kicking it up into the corner. Oh. All right, ball in hand.
Yeah. Well, at this tournament, they really haven't had a lot of weight in between matches. It's just they're playing multiple divisions. The women have been playing singles since 6. and then right into scotch. And the men have been playing singles all morning.
It's been fairly long races for the most part.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't think anybody walked to this table cold. They just walked to this table tired.
Yeah.
I know Sophia just finished a singles match right before they started. That's why we started a little late.
Well, and Sophia had her wisdom teeth pulled, I
Yeah,
believe,
poor
like
girl. I can imagine.
yesterday.
Yeah, you could see her jaws all swollen up.
Yeah, that's where I would be unfunctional. I wouldn't even get out of bed.
I think I've played some of my greatest pool while on painkillers, though.
So do you go 3 to the 5 to the 6, or do you go 3 and then 6 and come back around for the 5?
I would have got better shape on the 5. Went 5, 3, 6, but yeah. I think now you shoot the 6 and pull into the 10, and
Yeah, that's what I was kind of thinking.
or you could just go around the table. But yeah, I like the idea of shooting the. Bernie's gonna go around. They're struggling with their shape a little bit. Yeah, we're talking about wisdom teeth. That's what one of the pool players had pulled. Gotta be careful though. Pool player can't afford to lose too much
That's
wisdom.
a nice shot right there.
Nice shot with shape.
Okay, your phone over there keeps vibrating on the table, and I keep thinking it's my phone.
Caitlin, our lovely little Caitlin, wants to come visit us while we're at the Northwest Championship tournament.
Good, put her to work.
I'm gonna. She said she was gonna catch a bus. I'm like, oh, how far away from Snoqualmie are you? Because she's in Seattle now. She says about 25 minutes. I'm like, oh, we'll come get you. We don't want to waste that hour and a half of her not working for us.
Oh, no, wrong button again. All right, that button here, and whoa, not that one.
Wow.
I was about to make the score 20,
Yeah,
2 to 20.
that'd be a little rough.
Second ball break.
2-2 race to 4.
Any bets on all the balls ending up on the right side of the table again?
No, he's
Actually,
got
that's
a nice and spread.
That's pretty
hey.
good spread. I like that. Every time I see him lining up for that second ball break, I keep thinking, oh, we're playing one pocket.
The only thing I don't like is that 615 tied up together.
It's my favorite table when I don't see balls close to each other.
Oh. Should we cut that aside? Oh. Well, at least it's lined up into the corner. But I see a safety coming here. Shoot the 10, pull the cue ball back just a little bit.
Just snug it right up. Yep.
Just like that.
Looked like it might have peeked out a little
Well,
bit.
and it doesn't hurt to peek out, because then maybe your opponent will shoot that 6. Then your table's open again.
Yeah.
Brett's sitting over there looking a little tired.
Well, I'll make him commentate the next match.
Well, I'd hate to move the hot seat match to tomorrow, because you just don't know when. Well, we could set it for 10 o'clock tomorrow night.
Well, we could. I believe almost everyone here's in this match is still in singles.
Yeah.
I don't think
well,
anyone's.
but you got a loser side match coming up. Look at this leave.
That's not bad.
Well, no,
Other than
11
the
ball, 13 ball.
13 ball. Yeah.
Yeah, 13 balls available. Almost hooked him on all of them.
And got checks. I have 2 payout rounds tonight, and the checks are in the truck. I have car keys. Do you have truck keys?
Truck keys in the car.
So you're telling me to go out to the truck?
I'll go.
Okay. Well, those guys, he said they'd be here for teams, so it's no big deal, but the other folks might not feel the same way, so. You should probably go get it.
You want me to do it? I can go out to the truck. You're gonna be better at commentating by yourself than I am. I'm a friggin' zombie right now. Alright, well, I'll be back. Where in the truck am I looking?
I think they're on the bunk or the cubby hole behind the passenger seat.
Alright.
Should be the checks and the trophies.
And off to the semi-truck I go.
Yeah. I'll wing this for a little bit by myself while you're gone. Oy vey. What's that? Handicap spot right here. Mom's got the key. The truck key should be in the same console. Alrighty. Well, one-man show for a little bit. I'd like to welcome the 58 watchers right now to Bad Boys TV. This is the 2017 CSI Arizona State Championships. The winner of this match plays in the hot seat. It's 2-2, race to 4. And Budkey and Store and a Ponga and Marquecho. Ponga and Marquecho are at the table right now. I think Brett Baker is going to jump in here and give me a hand for a little bit. There he is.
Hello, everybody.
It's getting a little late. We only got about 56 watching right now.
Getting warmed up for the hot seat match.
Yeah. If this match ever gets done.
I know. I got started.
Well, they started 20 minutes late. So they're really not running. Yeah. If the match is over in, well, about 15 minutes, it'd be right on time.
Let's see. He's shooting stripes.
Yeah.
Boy, is that 11-9 wired to the corner?
Yeah, it looks like it's wired, all right. You might have to cut the 11 towards the rail a little bit to pull the 9 over, but it looks to me like he's trying to break it out.
Yeah, he looked like he was trying to go into it.
Yeah. Well,
we're going to find out.
Yeah.
And then, boy, does the 15
Yeah, I
pass
think all she's got to do is shoot that 11 towards the second diamond. And it will pull that 9 right into the pocket.
Let's see. Can't tell from here whether there's a gap there or not. If they're froze.
Yeah, just shoot that 11 right to this diamond right there.
Oh, she played safe.
I think she could have made that.
It's on now.
Yeah.
Yeah, if there was a gap, she wouldn't have been able to shoot it, but I don't know. We couldn't tell from our angle.
Yeah. There's been some weird shots in this match that have really screwed the tables up.
Okay, the hot seat match will be the winner of this match, and Brian and Veronica Poore.
Ah, the Poores pulled it off. I like the way they're playing together.
They ran through it 4-0.
They're playing good.
They are playing very well.
They play so good together. What is a hot seat match?
I thought they meant who was going to be in it. Thank goodness we have these.
Well, Grave, where are you from? Just curious. I mean, some places.
Yeah, I wonder what they call it.
Usually they call it the hot seat match or the point match.
Yeah.
I don't think I've ever heard it called anything else.
Oh, that's it's a nice bank. I can't tell if that 1 goes by the 3 or not.
Well, let's take a peeky loo at the. Yeah, it goes. It goes.
Yeah, I'm glad Bernie's shooting it. I don't know that
I will tell you what. I believe Bernie's the stronger of the two, but of her team. But she has done some weird stuff in this match. She was gonna draw back for a breakout and scoop the cue ball over 2 balls and made a 3-point basket shoot into the side pocket.
That's just a miscue. That's not a.
Yeah, I mean, I'm just saying it's abnormal.
Yeah.
And why? Yeah.
Yeah, let's get her dead straight. I saw the one.
Yeah, he tortured her earlier with a dead straight on shot.
Dead straight on. She couldn't get him on the 8.
Yeah.
Well, this is kind of what you have when the Fargo limit was 1,100 between the two.
Yeah, Joe Horn, we can see your comments. We could live without some of them, but we can see them. Hastings, Nebraska. Well, shout out to you. Ay.
Juiced that one.
Yeah, I'm not sure why she didn't just. He keeps leaving her perfectly straight in. And she's trying to give him an easier shot. It's getting him in trouble.
She's left him plenty of angle. On the 1 ball, you don't need any angle on.
Well, you just got to pocket speed that ball right to the upper right corner. Don't even think about missing. Just roll it into that pocket.
Yeah, both of these teams have one more match scheduled for 10:30 here, but it's already 10:40, so they'll get off a little late.
Yeah, well, they got about a 20-minute
Yeah, I wasn't
late
sure
start, too.
what in the world the holdup was.
Well, one of the ladies had finished about
Yeah.
6 or 7 minutes late, and we gave them 10 minutes to
Oh, okay.
regroup.
Oh, that was a nice shot there.
Well,
Very nice.
that gives Budkey and
Budkey
Store
on the hill. And they're breaking. Could help to get us back on schedule a little bit if they break and run this right.
Apparently Joe Horn's deaf because he asked earlier if we could see his stuff, and we said yeah.
Yeah.
He's asking again, so.
Some people need to feel important.
Well, somebody just, give the guy a little love, apparently. Be careful, Joe. We got somebody with the magic button. All right. Bernie's going to break there on the hill. While everybody else in the country is getting snowed on, we are in the lovely Tucson, Arizona, where I think it got to about 62 degrees today. I'll regret that next week, though, when we're driving to Seattle. We'll probably have to go through 2 or 3 mountain passes that get shut down because of snow.
Yeah.
And then from there, we got to drive to Louisville, Kentucky. So we'll probably hit 4 or 5 snowstorms on our way to Derby. Yeah, the Mr. and Mrs. Poore are husband and wife. They play really good.
The poor folk.
Yeah, the poor folk. Really nice people.
Yeah, they are.
He is like 8'5", and I think she's about 5'5". He is a tall dude. Really nice people. Hey, 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 hey. And tied up the 11. Pay attention to the witching hour has come upon us, and
Some of them's been hit.
some of the people in the chat room are hitting buttons or something they shouldn't or something. I don't know. But we do appreciate everybody jumping on here and watching Bad Boys TV.
I think some of them are drinking something we're not. It's hard to understand.
Yeah, I wouldn't mind getting a drink myself so I could translate.
Sophia's got a good chance.
There she goes. There's.
Oh, what
yeah,
a great
that
shot.
was
boy.
nice.
She was worried.
Yeah, she wants to make it hill.
You
She
talk,
hit
you
that
talk
pretty good.
about guts and heart. She just had a root canal night before last.
That's tough.
She is in extreme pain, and she's in here playing like.
Well,
I think
I'll tell
she's
you.
still on the winner's side in the women's singles, and
Yeah, she's been playing for a while.
Playing.
She's got to be tired.
oh yeah, she's. I know when I had a root canal, last thing I want to do is be playing pool, moving my head around. I just wanted to lay there and watch movies on TV.
I'll tell you, I'll be honest with you. I probably played some of my best pool while on painkillers.
Yeah.
I had gotten a kidney stone. And I was playing Bill Stock in the state tournament. And I didn't want to take the painkiller because I thought it would mess with my game.
Mm-hmm.
And me and him are playing, and let's see, I think it was, yeah, it was the match before the hot seat. You know, and Bill was a big to-do player up there, and I wasn't. And he, you know, he was kicking my butt. I think it was 6-1 in a race to 9. And I could hardly stand the pain. The kidney stones were killing me. So I said, dude, I got to take, just give me a half hour. You know, I got to go take a painkiller. I can't hardly stand now. He says, sure, take your time, you know.
Wow.
So I went in the bathroom. I took 2 or 3 painkillers. I don't remember how many because I was just in agony. And I just hung out there for 20 minutes. And then I went out, and the painkillers were kicking in. And yeah, it was for the 3rd place match.
Tournament director had to love you taking a half hour.
Oh, we were way ahead of schedule. It was the 3rd place match, so, you know, I mean, there wasn't much behind us.
We're hill.
And
Very nice out,
the
but
painkillers started kicking in, and I was feeling pretty good. He ends up beating me, but it was 9-8. I started playing good. I relaxed, and everything was natural. But yeah, you don't want to get in the habit of, you know, the good old day. I don't know what the pool players are like today. They don't seem to be as bad. But when I was out trying to hustle and stuff, it was all about getting the mixture right for most players. You know, the gamblers, the guys that stayed up all night long. It's who could keep their composure while they were high. You know, they just outplayed the other guy that way. You can get 2 guys that were even, but, you know, after 36 hours, which one was still keeping their brain straight enough?
They're all telling us their painkiller story too.
Are they? Yeah, that's cool. Well, we are Hill.
Bunch of drug addicts.
Winner goes to the hot seat match.
Loser plays.
4 went on the break. We got
Loser plays in the 5th, 6th. Loser.
probably the 2nd best break of the game right there.
We're down to 6 teams in this tournament.
I'll
Started
tell you
at
right
33.
I think I like the stripes.
You like that 9-ball, huh?
What are you talking about? Shoot that 4. What is that? That's not the 9, is it?
Get the 9 and the 2
Oh.
down here.
Yeah, but the 15's right there.
Yeah, you do have a break ball.
You know, I like
be
the
careful.
stripes better than I do the
That's
than I
what they
like the
pick.
solids. Right here, you shoot the 11, you kind of stop it right there, let her shoot the 10 or the, what is that, 11 ball, and stop it so you can shoot the 15, break out the 9. You got the 10 on the side, pull it back, shoot the 12, straight on the 8 in the corner.
Yeah, we'll see if they do.
And that's if you hit everything perfect.
Yeah.
The funny farmer's gone loose, Kenny. Okay, right here, you gotta shoot that 15 and get that 9 out. This is the time. Looks to me like you got the perfect angle.
Wayne says he'd like to go to Derby City.
That's a great tournament.
It is an awesome tournament.
If you could only go to one pool tournament, That
That was
would
great
be the
shot.
one. Yeah, except for
Oh,
how
boy,
unfortunate
she
can
did
you
not
get?
get rewarded. She's just holding her head like, what do I have to do? I mean, she broke that out, got the cue ball away from it, and
Yeah, just a little bit too hard. A little bit too hard. If she could have stayed closer to the side, above or below the 11, that would have been really good. Or got more above it, so the 11 could be shot down here in the lower left corner. Well, he's in a tough spot. I don't even know what to do there. Well, I really don't see a safety. I don't know if he, well, let's see. Can he? Nope, doesn't look like it. He can't even hit that ball. Well, I think, yeah, bank it with a lot of inside English. Do that right there. Well, what else you got? I mean, you can go thin off the 11, but you're still going to leave up shot. Unless he can get it. Can he catch the 12? That might work.
it's a pretty good shot
There you
right
go.
there.
Yeah, but I mean, the 5 is there.
I kind of thought he might.
That's probably the best he could have done right
Thought he
there.
might thin the 11 and try to do that, but
I don't know.
the 12 I like.
I'm a sole believer. If I can't get a dead nut safe, then I'm going for a shot. It might go. Of course, I'm in the booth and they're playing for the hot seat. The hot seat match, actually. Yeah, Wayne, if you keep talking about wanting to go to Derby, I will tell you this. I heard that Efren is definitely going to be there this year.
I did too.
And you never know when it's going to be his last Derby, so. And like I said, if you could only go to one pool tournament in your whole life, Derby City would be my pick. And I've been there.
Sounds like the field's going to be pretty strong this year. There's
Since 2003, so 14, 15 years I've been at Derby.
Chinese 8-ball this year's before Derby, so they're not going to have to contend with that.
Right. Yep. There you go. Nice shot. And see, and that's why I think I would have went for a shot, because it's almost impossible to play a safe from.
Well,
I mean, he did what he could do.
yeah, I mean, he was.
But for me, I'm going to go for a make if I can't guarantee a lockup safe.
Well, I don't see a whole lot of troubles here, but these two have had a little.
Yeah, they've had a couple of really funky
Yeah, they've
rolls
had a little
that got them
difficulty with the cue ball, so we'll have to see.
perfectly straight on a shot the last shot you want to be perfectly straight on.
Okay, I think
Bernie had that
see, I think
phenomenal
I'd take the
jump
2
shot
here
at
and
the
draw
wrong
back
time.
for the 7, because if he does,
See, now you got that 9.
Yeah, he's brought the 9 into the.
You gotta suck that back farther. So all she has to do is shoot and pull it over to about where you're at now, so he could shoot the 3 and pull it over for the 1.
Well, I liked shooting the 2, drop back for the 7, because there was nothing over by the 7 to get in the way of. Now they've brought the 9. They've given them a chance to have something bad happen.
Well, and then
Doesn't mean it will. Bernie plays well. She can.
yeah, I think
But she's
can.
going to have to try to get off that rail and miss that 9.
I'm just gonna have to get out. Hey, you want to get out there? Get out there! Get out there!
Go! Okay.
All right. Well, we're gonna have to see his stroke here, because he's gonna have to draw that ball.
A little more angle than he'd like. But
Yeah, but he shot that 8 ball, and
yeah, he did.
from his left to his right. And now let's see how he does from his right to his left. Some people don't
Most players
do both sides
yeah,
as
I was
well.
gonna say, most players cut balls one way or the other stronger.
Well, good night, Joe Horn. Hope you have a nice evening and hope your new year is good for you. And this is no way near the longest race to 4 ever. You haven't watched enough pool then. Oh, he's gonna follow. This is gonna be scary.
Ooh,
Yep.
he's right in the hole. Oh my goodness.
I knew it. Yeah.
Eh,
Oh, dude, that was just natural, right to that
Bernie
corner.
does not look happy. She's,
Well, no,
she's gotta
she's
cut
thinking,
this
what the
back.
hell? Now I gotta, I gotta put a
It's not the way
80-degree cut on this and
not
go.
the way my other partners would have shot that.
Well, and I'll tell you, I mean, from our angle, she might clip that 12 and come down here and not be able to get back up to that 8.
Yep. This is, I mean, I haven't been here the whole match, but from what I've seen, cue ball, keeping the cue ball in line has been the issue for this team.
That was brutal. Brutal. I'll tell you, if she can bank it cross-side, she'll go cross-side. But, yeah, she just called the corner, so she's going to have to put the funky monkey on this one. And there's
Just
traffic down here.
You make sure you make this ball and just,
Yeah, hope for the best.
yeah.
I mean, she's got a possibility of nicking the 12.
She could run into the 13 down here.
Yeah. 9 ball can get away. Yeah, this is
You got to make the 1 ball, though.
this is like not looking over the edge of a snow-covered hill and just jumping on the sled and leaping for fate.
And, of course, it's hill, so we've got to add a little more pressure
Oh,
on.
I'm telling you. It's not the shot you want, hill.
No.
Here she goes. Round and round, nobody knows.
Wow.
Watch it.
Oh, look at, oh, perfect.
Okay, he owes her a
shot.
drink.
What a shot.
If he doesn't make this, she
Holy
might kill him.
smokes. Yeah, if he doesn't buy her. Oh, wow. Wow.
Oh, he owes.
Man.
Well, we'll probably kick this off for a few minutes and then get the next match
Yep,
fired up.
We'll be right back with the hot seat match in
So
about
stick around. I think all you got to do
10 or 15 minutes. Don't
this is
forget to
about 10 minutes is refresh.
Yep, refresh your browsers.
So
and
the
come back.
68 are watching. We know you ain't got nothing else to do. So just stick around and pop back up here in a little bit.
Welcome, everybody. We're getting ready to start this hot seat match in the 2017 CSI Arizona State 8-Ball Championship Scotch Doubles Division. These are our last two undefeated teams. We've got the team of Poore and Poore, and they will be playing Budkey and Store. Those of you who are watching us in the last round saw Budkey and Store win a Hill Thriller.
Great shot at the end there.
Oh, man.
Fantastic shot at the end.
That was just really something.
Has a shot to right home. It's a hero shot.
That's right.
What a shot. Just there was just no tomorrow. Either she makes the ball and gets shape, or she makes the ball and scratches.
Yeah.
But they either win or lose the match on that shot. Great shot by Bernie Store. Well, you got Veronica Poore and Brian Poore versus Bernie Store. And what's Budkey's first name? Do you know?
I don't. I'm not sure. I was hoping maybe you did.
No, I don't. I've never seen the young man before. But that was a very, very good match. I guess Budkey and Store started out, they were down 2-0.
Yep,
They
down
couldn't buy a
2-0.
roll.
Came back to take a 3-2 lead, and then ended up winning the Hill Thriller.
Hopewell and Sophia made a real nice out to get that third game.
Yeah, they did.
They did a full run out.
Meanwhile, the Poores in their last match had a lot easier time. They ran through their opponents 4-0 and
Oh, wow.
very little time at all.
So, and last year they did a good job. They were either second or first.
Yeah, I want to say.
I don't really recall whether they won last year, and I tried to look it up, and I just didn't have the expertise of working the website to look it up.
They're always a threat anytime they're in a tournament.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, they did a great job.
They get along really well for married people.
Well, they get along really well for playing Scotch doubles and keeping their temper.
Yeah, they do.
Now, some teams can do that. Some people can do that, but some people just get on each other's nerves because, why'd you leave me that? How'd you miss that? Or, you get a little bit of that in there. That makes it kind of tough. So it looks like Budkey and Store will be breaking the ball since they are racking, and it is a rack your own.
Yep.
This will be a straight race to 4. In the booth, you have Brett Baker and George Teachea.
Yeah, we're honored to have George join us tonight.
Honored.
Now you know a lot of these players, I guess.
Oh, the local players
Yeah.
know me. And then I had the pleasure and the honor last year of doing the U.S. Open 8-Ball and 10-Ball Championships up in Vegas. And I'll be doing those again this year. So that should be pretty nice.
I've been watching a lot of those matches on
they just got them.
on
They got them
YouTube.
posted the last month, and there's some great matches out there to watch.
Incredible.
Great
My
footage.
gosh.
Yeah, that sure is.
When you're there working the tournament, you just don't realize that, wow, Shane Van Boning just shot a perfect match,
Oh my,
And
him
it's
and
like,
Josh
wow.
Roberts.
Oh,
Can
that
you
was-
imagine? Shane shot a perfect AccuStats 1000, and Josh Roberts must have shot a 980 because the only mistake that was made was a scratch on the break.
Yeah, that was it.
And it was a heck of a break.
Yeah.
He made 4 balls on the break, stopped the ball in the middle by the spot. It gets bumped and goes one rail and into the side pocket. One rail off the head rail in the side pocket.
It was just a brutal
horrendous.
roll, and it's like,
Horrendous.
wow, that one shot was that was it.
Yeah, that was. It was sad to watch. Otherwise, it might have been. And the thing about it is the rack before that. Josh had a beautiful out. It was a scramble out. It wasn't a perfect out.
Yeah.
He had, I think it was 3 to 4 shots back to back, that just making the shot was good, but then getting, in a position where he had another shot was even better. But that was one heck of a match. I've watched that match since they put it back online.
I did too. I didn't get to see the match when I was down there.
Mm-hmm. Oh, I actually got to do the commentary on it.
Yeah, you guys did a great job.
Wow, what a match that was. I think that was Jay and I did that one. That was great. Meanwhile, we're here in Tucson, Arizona, at Casino del Sol. And for those of you out there watching in computer land, welcome. For those of you that will be watching this later, in the luxury of time and your home and YouTube,
That's right.
get to play it back and see how crazy some of these shots can be. Some of these games will go. It's been a great tournament. The same venue you had here last
Yeah,
year.
it's
just fantastic.
beautiful here.
Set up so nice.
I didn't get to come to this
Oh, that's right. You
event
weren't here
last
last year. No, you
I
weren't. You
was,
did the Scottsdale one.
I was in. Yeah, I've
You
done
did
this.
Scottsdale, correct.
When this tournament was, I was supposed to come to this tournament, and then at the last minute, they needed me in Michigan for the Michigan State. So,
Is that Bill?
no, that's Rick Donner.
Oh, okay.
Getting ready to start here.
Waiting on the Poores already. No, Brian's not
Yeah,
here.
Brian. I think he must have had to run to the restroom or something. Oh, Bernie's just coming back.
So we'll get ready.
She must be a smoker. I think she ran out to.
Run out there to get a little puff.
Yeah. I don't know. I could be wrong. But she seems to go out in the lobby a lot, so usually that means that's what they're doing. Yep, and here comes Brian.
That's so crude. Some of the comments that I see in
Oh,
the chat.
yeah.
Well, broke the balls. Nothing on the break. Open table to the Poores.
We've commented on this on several matches. This table just is not giving up balls on the break.
You know, it's funny. Every table breaks different. And the thing about, like, some of the tables that I played on out in the room, some broke well, some didn't. Some broke just like when we did the commentary this past year for the U.S. Open. I'm so sure after watching all the different matches, had they changed that table out earlier in the week, the results of some of those tournaments would have been different.
Really? Wow.
Because that table broke that much different. And it can make that much of a difference.
Yeah,
it really can.
It's just amazing. This table was breaking like it was, in over on a coast or something, or in humid weather. But the balls are spreading good. They're just not able to get.
Just not going in.
Nope.
Well, Brian's up. Looks like he'll probably play that 3 ball in the corner pocket.
Yeah,
I don't see him playing much else. He doesn't really have that or the 9.
Looks like he's going to play the 9 and take stripes.
Right. See, I actually prefer solids because you only have to contend with the 2 ball.
Yeah, the 2 is your only issue. Now it's like the 14, 15, and 11 all are kind of laying funny.
Now she's got 1 shot, which is the 12. In the lower left-hand part of your screen, the cue ball can only go towards the 8 to be beneficial for her. And unless she cuts the 15, which is what she's looking at right now, she's in a tough spot from the beginning.
Yeah, cutting that 15 looks pretty tough from where she's at.
Yeah, this cue ball is going to mean flying at warp speed off the 11. She might bank it.
Yeah, it looks like it could have. She may just play safe here, too. She might just bump it. Yep, that's what she's going to do.
Exactly what she did. See? The conservative route always beats us.
Nothing wrong with playing that safety early in the rack. You don't want to make the big mistake.
I get a kick out of some of the comments in the chat room. In the chat room right now, there's comments. The table's got so many rolls, the ball should have turn signals. Now, I did play a match earlier on this table, and we won't talk about that, by the way. And I didn't see any rolls, any specific rolls that you had to contend with.
No, I've not heard. Players will tell you if a table's rolling off or anything, and I've heard nothing. And Ken Jones levels our tables. He's the best there is, I tell you that. He gets them dead on.
Yeah, all the tables that I played on rolled very well.
Wow.
Well,
that was a heck of a try there.
It's a heck of safety.
And, yeah.
I think in safety and back, except for the 1 ball.
In fact, I think I'd be pretty happy with missing that ball.
Oh, have you made it? What would we do? Play safe behind the.
Yeah.
You just barely
Yeah,
tap
Bernie
the
wouldn't have
5?
had much to.
No. She would have had to play safe, right where she's at now.
He's sitting in his chair looking disappointed, but I don't really think he is.
Well, let's see what Brian can come up with here. He can probably go off that 12 ball and try to get about where he's at right now, where he's pointing his cue at the head rail.
Yeah.
1 diamond from the right-hand corner pocket. That's about the best he could do. Well, if he could get over, I don't know if he can get to the 13 ball. Yeah, he has to go up there. There you go. Puts her over a ball against the rail. It works. Problem is she's got the 1 ball regardless.
Yeah.
Nice
she
short
could
shot,
play
but there's
the
nothing
one.
afterwards. She shoots the 1. She's got
Looks
the
like
6.
the 6. Yeah. Looks
Coming
like
all,
she's got
she'll
the
come
6
all the way
way
down. For
down.
the 4 and the 5.
Boy, she
Oh,
fired
she
out.
tried-
Oh, well,
oh.
that was good.
She opened up the rack.
She opened up that 2 ball.
That was just a game winner right there. Because
That
everything
was a-
lays now.
That was a great shot.
Yep. Now their task is to pocket the 2 balls on top and get the cue ball down between the 4 and the 8 to the right-hand corner
Yeah.
pocket for position on the left. On those 2 balls on the bottom rail. And he just made her life a little tougher.
You know, I noticed that in the last match. That
She'll-
cue ball just seems to be.
that little funny angle.
Yeah,
Yes,
they're always
yeah.
either too straight or a funny
Mhm.
angle. Or,
She'll draw this and probably hit the 10 ball, or the ball next to the 3, which is the 10 ball.
yeah. Oh, well.
She missed
Ooh, yeah, I think she miscued on that then.
Okay. Well, I would think she was trying to draw it.
Yeah. She may want to check
Gave her
that tip. She had a bad miscue in the last match. Where
Did she?
Cue ball jumped over 2 balls and slam dunked right into a corner pocket when she was trying to juice up some draw. So.
Yeah, keep in mind out there that these are amateurs, and I do believe this is Budkey's first pair-up with Bernie Store.
Yeah, I'm
And
not.
so if he's tentative, someone in the chat room said he's probably a little
No.
shot's a little tentative. If he is, he's got reason to be. You know, Bernie can be intimidating. She's such a good shot maker, such a good player, and he's trying to hold his own too. So
Now, I'm not sure what the combined Fargo rates are for these teams, but there's a cap of 1,100.
correct.
And I know Bernie is in the high 5s, so that doesn't leave.
Doesn't leave much.
Nope.
No.
She's usually playing with a kind of a lower rated.
Yeah, someone beneath her.
Somebody in the silver division.
Correct.
Usually, I'm not sure what division he's playing or if he even played singles, but generally, it's she's the better of the 2 players.
Actually, I saw her make some very good shots because I
Yeah.
watched part of the last match, and he did a pretty good job. He made some good
Oh
shots.
yeah,
and,
he's
made it a little tough on Bernie here and there, and she was able to get him back in line.
yeah.
But takes 2, and he did his part.
Yep. One player in a team like this does not win or lose the match.
No. Well, right now the Poores are at the table. Veronica's shooting. Does that 10 ball go by the 3 in the upper left-hand corner?
I think it does.
She'll have to kind of wipe its feet a little bit. and
Yeah,
just-
I'm thinking.
well, he's going to be able to get a really good shape here if he decides to cut this 14 ball. He's not going to. He's going to shoot the 10 now.
I think he's
I'm-
thinking maybe I should shoot
Yeah,
this.
I don't like him shooting that right now because he's kind of over a ball.
Yeah.
And you're going to want to have a good stroke for this ball. Otherwise, you're going to impart some English you don't really want to.
I think they'd kind of like to
Yeah.
leave that 14 for their key ball to the 8.
Yes,
But-
yes, definitely. Yeah, because shooting that 13 for your key ball and coming all the way down, you got to work between the 1 and the 4.
Yeah, it's
Or go to the rail. Made it.
he made it and he left her
Perfect on the 10.
Yeah.
Perfect on the 10.
Just gonna roll that in, maybe
Okay.
bump the 3 out of the way. So
No, she shouldn't touch this 3 ball. She's going to want to aim the ball right at the left-hand corner of the pocket to make it by the 3, and let the pocket accept the ball.
you don't think the cue ball will get behind a 3?
No,
Okay.
I don't.
Okay.
I don't. Just got to hit it real soft because it's going to be a real soft. Oh my!
Yeah,
Well, the way
boy,
she
that's-
hit it. See, I would hit
yeah,
that real soft,
Yeah,
soft.
she hit it a little harder than I thought she would.
Because she needs the angle to come down. You need
Yeah.
the angle to come down. The straighter she got him, the harder
can't-
time he'd have coming down.
He may be able to massey around this a little
Wow,
bit,
he's
curve
got-
around
it's
it.
a tough
but-
shot. He's there.
And if he can, he'd almost want to go rail first, I think, into that 13.
Yes, definitely. He might be able to massey the rail first, but it's
It's tough.
tough. You can't get that much on that ball in that short a distance.
Yeah,
It won't turn that fast.
well, that's the problem. He needs to
Yeah.
get it to turn. He's got to hit it kind of soft.
Right.
I think he's gonna tie. Yeah, he's gonna tie that ball up.
Yeah.
Nothing wrong with that.
Did he tie it up enough?
I don't know that he got it. We'll know here in a minute if it goes.
All I would do here is go ahead and put the 7 ball in the jaws and put the cue ball over by this left-hand side pocket and make them move it.
Yeah, I mean, if the 3 does go in the upper left-hand corner, I'd go ahead and shoot it. But if it doesn't, yeah, I'm playing
yeah.
safe.
The other thing you do is just go ahead and shoot. Well, I don't know what difference it makes. I was going to say just shoot this 5 ball and stop the cue ball behind the 4.
Right? Yeah,
And just,
that would be a great shot.
But you want him to move it, so you want to give him a kick at it. But you want to put a ball in the jaws. I only want to run off some balls. Now see, here's where I would just hang up the 5 in the corner pocket and let them see the 13.
Yeah, there's nothing wrong with letting them hit the 13.
Because you want to move it. Let them open it up. Don't take the chance.
Right.
If you can get them to open it, don't take the chance of... or they could shoot the 1 ball up by it on the left side there to the first diamond by the corner, so they can break it out on their own if they
Right.
care to. There's
Your
several
safeties
things
are not always. You don't always want ball in hand off
No,
of a safety.
no.
Well, she called safe there, and
Oh, she did call it,
Yes.
and let him see it. But see, if you hang up the ball, you're guaranteed a shot.
yeah.
Now, if they slow roll this up there, you've got a long shot.
Yeah, having a ball in front of the hole would be huge.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I guess looks like she
No,
can
she-
see.
Well, she can see the right side of it. Nice hit.
Wow, that was beautiful.
And tied it up even better.
Yeah, now it's
Now you try to hang. Well, you know it's not a bad shot here. I'm just looking at this and I'm thinking banking the 7 ball straight up and let the cue ball come this way, no, off to the left side, hit the side rail, and come over,
Mhm.
so they can see the right side of the 13 again. If they don't give you a shot on the 3, you have the 7 ball in play to break it out.
Yep. That's what I was thinking. Maybe this move the 1 ball up
Up
there as a break ball.
Good scratch.
Ooh. Well,
I wouldn't touch it. I'd just go ahead and give them ball in hand. I'm not going to shoot this because if they will open
Yeah.
it up. I'll
Wow.
let them go ahead and shoot. I'll miscue. Pocket the 7 for him. Or pocket the 1.
it looks like he's going to try to tie up the 8 ball with the 1.
Sounds like that old movie. What was it? Harry Met Sally.
Oh,
She's in
yeah.
the restaurant scene.
Yeah.
the
thinking-
restaurant scene from Harry Met Sally, and
Yes.
Meg Ryan's having orgasms.
Somebody made an 8 ball. Yeah, it almost did so.
All she has to do is,
You know-
there's so many different things she could do here.
Here she could just shoot straight into the 3 and just leave that cue ball married right to the
And stop it
right
right
on
there.
the 13. Just
Yeah,
put
she
it
could
right
do
on the
that.
number.
I think she's going to try and come down behind the
Yeah,
7.
she's
Looks
gonna.
like to me. Just no scratching the side, Bernie. Now see.
Don't scratch in the corner.
Well,
Okay,
if she does, just think
She's
of what they
fine.
have to shoot.
and that was a fine. You know, you're
Good shot.
leaving them a bank, but you tied up the 8, so
Well, you're leaving them a bank shot, and if they do make the bank shot, they still got to contend with another bank shot on the 8.
here I kind of like
No angle.
banking this 13 down to about where she's standing. Yeah,
Like that? There you go. She just didn't hit it.
Yeah, yeah. She just needed. Of course,
That's a great shot.
got a good roll, but yeah, she got a pretty good leave out of it. But
Mm-hmm.
yeah, a little further down, then you. Last thing you want to do is make that ball.
Oh, yeah, definitely. She'll probably just go off the 3 ball here. Or do you think she'll try to make the 7?
Oh,
I don't know why she would try to make the ball.
Nah, I think safety up.
Just make sure I
Let's
do
see.
not leave the cue ball on the
Yeah.
left side of the table where they might be able to cut the 12 in the side or the 13 in the side and possibly break out the 8.
I think he's playing safe.
Mm-hmm. And does it block it? See, I'm looking at a block where he's going to be going up, back again
Mm-hmm.
towards the 8, and
I don't
I don't think it
think
does.
it's no. I don't.
It's close. Though.
Depends on the speed. If he hits it,
He's going to have to hit it. But what do? This could be a stalemate. They just leave that 1 ball there all day. Now, what are the rules on the stalemate?
it's well, if both teams agree, which you're not going to get that here, but if both players or both teams have shot 3 times and there's no significant change in the lay of the table.
It can go to
So
a
he
stalemate.
took an intentional foul there and pocketed their 3. And I got a feeling they're probably
Bernie's
talking
gonna-
it over. If I was Bernie, I would be tempted to just pocket their
ball.
ball here.
I wouldn't, because then they take ball in hand and put the cue ball by the right-hand side pocket and bank the
Yeah.
A ball to the upper right.
I got a feeling, yeah, she needs to do something down here because they're just going to pocket her 7 if she leaves that
Yep.
1.
I'd go ahead. I think I like what she's doing there. I'd move the 1 ball and leave the cue ball right up against the 8 and let them try to get shape on the 8. Oh, it's a
Mhm.
flyer, but
Well,
I guess you can't do that.
looks like she
They
may be
can't do
setting
that.
up to
It's
shoot
crazy.
the 7 in the side and try to break out the 1. I think that's what she's going to try to do here. She knows it's getting down to somebody's going to have to shoot.
She's not going to try to make this, is she? In position?
I think she's going to try to go into the 1. Yeah. Oh, she's trying to go into the 8.
Well, now she's. Wow.
Well, if the 8's not pros.
Well, I tell you one thing I did see. Mr. Budkey has made every bank shot he's shot at so far that I've seen. And this 1 ball does bank it to the upper right-hand corner pocket.
Yeah,
But he's betting the game on it. I'd roll up on it.
I would just roll up on the
Yeah,
1, let him
I'd
shoot
roll up on it,
over
sure.
with,
Let him do what he has to do. I'd roll up on it. But he's in a good spot to do it.
it's a great thing about pool. You ask 10 players what they do, and
You're
you're
going to
going to
get
get
10 different
answers.
opinions. 4 of them are way off. 5 of them are
Yeah.
so-so. The other 2, he's just rolling up on it. Okay.
All right. Well, that was a real guttural separation. That was good.
Mhm.
They're jacked up over the 8.
Over ball under strain. And the cue ball, if she tries to pocket it on the right-hand corner, heads straight to the corner pocket on the left. If she hits it thin, it's a scratch. If she makes it, she'll hit about where the first diamond is.
Brian said, shoot your shot, just leave the cue ball up at the other end.
Mm-hmm.
I think she'll try to bank it back down.
That'll probably be a scratch.
Okay, she's nothing wrong with that. Leave it in front of a hole. Block the bank going that direction.
Now see what I like here? He's going ahead and banking the 1 ball up a little bit and leaving the cue ball right where the 1 ball is. It might hook her.
Yep.
It might not. If she doesn't, they're straight in. And
Very, very
position
tough
on
to
the
get.
8,
Yeah.
very tough to
Very
get
tough.
position.
I like
I'll
that.
force him to play shape. But it opens up the shot. You're gambling. You're taking
Oh,
a,
sure.
you're giving up a 15% risk. Maybe 15. It's because a good shot will do it. Let's see what Bernie does with it. Oh, she's going to play the ball. I don't think she's going to play the ball. She just kind of because
Just in case.
well, if she makes it, she's going to give him shape on. If she makes their ball, she's going to give him shape on the 8.
Oof.
Wow.
Yeah, the way she hit
See,
that, she could have accidentally made their ball.
I don't understand why she went for that shot.
No, I don't either. I think she was maybe trying to go rail first off their
And push
ball.
it to the middle, push their ball to the middle of the table.
Yeah.
Yeah, it could be. Could have been.
Well,
Go rail first. Right?
Brian's got a.
Just a shot here. Execute this shot, and he should have position on the 8. Comes right down, straight down. And they'll have the first game. And
Hit it perfect.
mission accomplished.
Hit it absolutely
I don't
perfect.
understand Bernie's thinking on firing the one ball into the 13.
No, I didn't. I think she had something else in mind. That,
Well, you should be so accurate.
yeah.
Well, that gives the first game to the Poores, and if no one ever makes a mistake, rarely will they lose. So a mistake was made, and they lost that game. It was a well-fought game, though, I'll give you that.
Yeah, it was a well-played game. And it looks like...
Some we lost. Did we lose one of our contestants?
Yeah, well, it looks like... Yep. Looks like Mrs. Poore ran out the door.
No, she's right there.
Oh, is she? Okay. Well, somebody went out the door.
Mm-hmm. I think it was Bernie's other half.
Oh, okay. Budkey.
Budkey. Let me find out
was
what
a
his first name is.
That'd be great.
Okay, I think I'm back.
Yep.
Okay, it's Jason Budkey. We have a chat going in the chat room about players, teams from other states. Team from New Mexico is already here. For Alberta, I guess they would.
Yeah, we had a team from
Yeah.
Oregon. I believe there was a team from California.
Is there a Vegas team? I know there's some players here from Las Vegas.
Yeah, I saw a couple players from Las Vegas, but I don't know if... I guess they could be.
The team event starts on Saturday.
Saturday morning, 9 a.m.
9 a.m. And she uses the side break.
Hey,
and pockets a 10 ball.
We got the 10 ball in.
Good break from Veronica. Brian up now. These two are no strangers to Scotch doubles.
No.
They play this tournament, the one in Vegas, the one in Scottsdale, both warm-ups in Arizona, and then the Vegas one, I believe. And they love the Scotch doubles.
And they do well.
Mm-hmm. Veronica did pretty well last year, I believe, in the singles. I think she was second.
Yeah,
I think she was
did
runner-up.
She had a really tough
In the
match.
6 and unders.
She had a tough match earlier today on this table with
Did she?
Susan Williams.
Okay.
Yeah, she lost a close one.
She started out ahead, didn't she? I remember she
I
was
think
2
she-
games to
yeah.
0.
Yep.
Yeah, Susan's a tough contender.
Susan
Williams
Susan
plays
made
well.
some incredible shots.
She plays well. You know, I've seen her play on the when we used to have the
Mhm.
Desert Classic Tour, the Diamond Pool Tour. She plays well. I think she plays better against the men than she does against the women.
Does she?
Yeah, she play. I like her game. She's very steady.
You talk to her, she's always out of stroke. Never, I haven't been playing, but
Well,
boy,
you know, they're
she shows
parents
up.
now, so yeah, that makes
Yeah,
a big
but
difference.
she shows up, and it's like, all right, I'm not seeing it. I'm not buying it anymore. Starting to sound like a pool player.
Have you ever heard a pool player walk up and say, "Yeah, I'm playing perfect"?
You know,
They're always out of stroke, right?
I had one guy one time. He'd been in jail for like 90 days, and I says, Ray, how you doing? He goes, I haven't missed a ball in 3 months. I said, you haven't been playing? He says, I played every day in my mind. He was in dead stroke.
Well, some of the facilities do have pool tables.
Yeah, they do.
Some of these
We,
junior colleges.
We have a pool room owner up in Salem, Oregon, that he puts together a team, and they go into the Oregon State Penitentiary and play
wow.
the team champion from the penitentiary. And he said, boy, that is. I talked to a couple of the guys who have played in there. They said, you want pressure. He said, you're walking into,
Talk about intimidation.
Oh, he said, they are not rooting for us.
Yeah, I can imagine that would be a.
He said that was about as close as an amateur could get to like Moscone Cup kind of pressure.
Oh, I was going to affect. I was going to say.
Yeah.
It's kind of like Moscone Cup when it's in Europe.
Yep.
And everybody's yelling, "Europe, Europe."
Gosh, I hate that.
So does everybody else,
Yeah.
except them, and that's why they use it, and that's why it's effective. Oh, nice shot. Okay, how do you get on this 8-ball?
Ooh.
If she cuts it into the side pocket, when she cuts into the side pocket, she's going to hit
If she,
the 3-ball too full.
I was going to say, yeah.
If she can hit the top part of it, it'll come back over.
Right, that's what I was thinking, but I
can't
couldn't tell. If she hits it full,
Let's
yeah.
see how she does this. It might come back over if she hits it hard. Just like that.
Yeah,
But
she hit it.
She came way down.
Well,
But he's got the shot.
hey,
The
you know
shot's
what?
there.
She got it, yeah.
She made the ball.
Fortunately, that one was sitting in front of the corner pocket, but yeah,
Mhm.
she got him a shot, which is all he could ask for.
He's got to execute, but Veronica's going to sit back and say, "Hey, Brian, I got mine.
That's right.
Now make yours."
That's what my wife tells me when she hooks me. She looks at me and says, well, I made mine.
Made
Oh,
it. Nice
wow.
shot. That's 2-0.
His game is really, really.
This is a race to 4, folks.
This is race to 4, and it's 2-0. And from what I've seen, these two are pretty good front runners.
Oh, it's a good observation.
Bernie
because they
and Jason might want to.
dig down now.
Yep.
Well, they were down 2-0 last match.
Yeah. They really need to maybe answer that break and run with one of their own. It's a good confidence builder when you have a real cat and mouse game the first game and you get that. Then to follow it with a break and run.
Mm-hmm. Well, Jason will be breaking these balls as if he uses a side break or a head-on break. He's coming from the side. He's going to hit the head ball or the second ball.
What do you prefer?
I prefer the head-on break.
Yeah,
I mean,
I
I
do
watch
too.
these guys break all day long in the U.S. Opens, and it was a head-on break. And I tried all the last few days, and I just couldn't. I wasn't successful making balls.
Yeah, I like the head-on break. So many times your cue ball gets stuck down here on the bottom on that second ball.
Mm-hmm. But I used the break he just used, and one time I hit him the best I ever have. Did make a ball, which is surprising when you hit him, hard and good. Usually you make a ball, and I didn't. Got a great spread.
She rolled up on that 5, but he's got plenty of.
She can see she made a stripe, right? 3,
Yeah,
5. So everything's open for the stripes.
And the stripes are just all sitting right in front of the holes.
Everything's open for the solid, except for the one ball. Everything's open for the solids too. She'll have to get shape for they'll have to get shape on the one.
He's checking with her to see what Okay, he's going to go 11.
It's going to move the 10 ball.
Yeah, and I don't know. Oh, okay.
Oh no!
Wow,
She
that was great.
able to get by that without hitting it.
Did
Did that roll around the 5?
Well, no, they keep rolling it right on that 5. I think here I'd be tempted to, shoot the 15. There we go.
Well, I'm thinking she's going to shoot the 10 ball here, or he's going to shoot the 10 ball here. You get shape on the 11, then the ball on the side, the ball on the other side, and then the 8.
10, 11, 14, 9, 8. That's
That looks good. Seems to work.
Whoa, whoa, whoa.
He's fine. He's good. Just gives her a little more stroking room.
Yeah.
She'll just hit it and slide by the 1. Into the rail, come off a little bit towards the 14.
This is just the kind of rack they needed.
Mm-hmm. Now he'll want to hit the upper side of this and kind of go up at least to just above the first diamond from the side pocket.
Yeah.
To make sure she doesn't roll into the side pocket trying to get straight in on the 8.
Yep, give her
Pretty
just
simple.
a little bit
just
of
a
angle.
little bit of, and even if she bumps a 7, she'll be fine. More. That's perfect. That's perfect. And it looks pretty straight, but I think she'll. She didn't like it. Look at her body language.
She's a little bit straight.
She's a little too straight.
I think she wanted. Yeah, he wanted to go up
a little higher than that.
Little higher.
Just a half inch makes that big
now,
of a difference.
I don't know. It's hard to tell from the monitor whether she can shoot that into kind of the left side of the pocket and get above the 8.
Well, she could bump the 8.
Yeah.
Just
bump the 8.
Yeah, she could just bump it. But, bumping a ball can be trouble.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, you don't.
Yeah, so that's what she's looking at now. That's exactly what she's looking at. How much do I have to bump it and how do I bump it? She doesn't want to fall forward and follow it in the pocket. You don't want to look like an idiot following the ball in the pocket.
No.
And that's the biggest reason people miss shots like this or they do something like that. Is they just don't want to look stupid following it in. And it's close quarters.
This is what happened the last match. They just thing like this, straight in, no angle on the ball before the 8.
Mm-hmm. And it's funny because it's just a game of a half inch.
Yeah,
there's everything on that shot right there.
Yep.
There's the bump.
Oh, perfect.
Mm-hmm.
Perfect.
There's the bump. Very well done, and they're going to get rewarded. One game.
She really took her time and looked at that and made sure her speed was perfect.
She left nothing to chance. And didn't say, well, I should get there. She said, I will get there.
I had somebody tell me that one time. They said, doesn't matter whether your decision is right or wrong, commit to it 100%.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. It's true. Because, you float a ball because you're non-committal or you're tentative or whatever the reason, and that's where you make your mistakes. Well, the Poores are button fists, and I believe she'll be breaking the balls.
Yep. Yep, she's going to
hit that second ball behind the head ball there with a little draw, inside draw.
Worked for her last time.
And made one, comes another one.
Yeah, we're figuring out the break on this table.
Made 2 solids. Table is open. They have a shot available on the 7 ball in the lower left-hand corner. And that's about the only shot they have available. To start things off with.
Yeah, he's looking at, he makes this 6, can he get her on the 3?
Oh, it is the 6, isn't it? I thought it was a 7.
Yeah, it's
And when I see them on the monitor, I
It's-
can see the difference in the balls. When I look on the table, the way this one
Yeah,
is,
it's-
the glare has it looking like the 7 ball. To me.
well, he's got her on the 5.
Mm-hmm. How does she get on the deuce next? And then the 4. Because from the 4 you can come down for the 3. If it was all possible, they could get on the 3 first and then the 4.
Yeah, I was thinking
The 8 ball lies real nice.
might be able to do that with
Yeah.
where she's going to get on this 2.
She might be coming back for the 4. Just like
Ooh.
that. I don't think she got there.
Yeah, she got him on the rail, so it's going to...
Oh, he's playing the 2 ball in the upper right-hand corner.
Yeah, he'll play the 2
The upper left-hand
and
corner.
just
excuse me.
probably roll forward for the 4.
Yep.
The tough thing here will be getting from the 3 to the 8.
Well, it's
Can't
all on
tell.
the angle that you get on the 3. If you get it
Can't
by
tell
the
if
12,
the 8 passes the 10. Here we can
if the 8 passes, oh,
take a quick... Yeah,
I think it
no.
goes to both sides pockets.
Yeah,
It goes to both side pockets.
I was looking to see if it went to the upper right corner, but it doesn't.
Oh, no, just to the sides.
Well, they've rolled just a little bit too
Too
far.
far. Yep. They're in trouble. Yeah, there's no way they can get on the 3 ball from here. Even if they banked the 4 ball, they can't get on the 3 ball.
Boy, that would...
Yeah, she's trying to figure out, how do I get on the 3? Well, you come in there, you're going to hit the top of the, is it the 14 ball? Going to hit the top of that.
Yeah.
Then track towards the side pocket, and who knows where it goes from there. Probably hit the ball right in the middle of the table and the 9 ball next to it.
I probably would, if I was shooting, I probably would bank this and try to...
Try to do something.
Yeah, she's looking at cut.
You
Like
know,
maybe she's looking at cutting it in the side.
you know, it's not a bad shot here. Crazy, but play the ball off of the 12 into the left-hand corner pocket.
Yeah. Wow.
But the cue ball, you have to be careful of the side pocket. You have to hold it on that side for the 3.
Yeah,
it's
holding
easy to say.
holding
It's
that
just-
would be...
Exactly. Trying to figure out. Yes, they're in big trouble here. They're in big trouble.
Is Brian talking to her at all?
You know
or-
what she might be able to do is to follow this really, really high English and try to squeeze the cue ball between the 9 and the 14 and come towards the right-hand side rail and up. You kind of fire this, in other words. But she never hits a ball that hard.
No.
Never.
Okay, she's just
She's
trying to block the
pocket.
pocket and didn't quite get there.
She does that a lot.
Didn't quite get
If you don't have something positive to do that you know you can do, put a ball in front of the pocket
Oh,
so
yeah.
they can't use it.
Yep.
Yep.
It's a great weapon in 8 ball.
Mm-hmm. Well, everything really is open and available to Bernie and Jason.
Yeah, it's
They have to get on the left side of the table for the 2 balls by the spot to go in the right-hand corner pocket. And, of course, make work of the balls up in the middle of the table.
well,
It's fine.
I'm not sure I like. I don't.
These are fine. Should play the
Does
next
the-
ball on the side straight in, then the 10, and then you come down for the 12. Yeah, they're fine.
Yeah, I guess
Just got
okay.
to pocket this ball.
13 inside. It's just kind of a funny little angle there.
It's a little bit of an angle, but if you don't think about it, it's not a hard shot.
No.
The only thing hard about it is you're on the rail. Let's see what he does. Nice and quiet in the room tonight. There's not too many players left here this late in the evening.
No, we're down to.
It's almost
Looks like-
midnight.
Yeah, looks like these are the last 2 matches. There's this one and the.
Well, this
fifth,
is
sixth match that.
yeah, this is your hot seat match,
Yep.
and over on the other side are the last two remaining teams left. Yeah, I guess you have Hopel and Sophia, and they're playing.
Oh, I can't tell who they're playing.
Is it Jessica and Steven?
Is that Steven at the table there?
No, that's Hopel at the table.
Oh, that's right.
No, it doesn't look like it. It looks like a team.
I'm not sure.
Is that Vegas player, the gray-haired gentleman?
I believe so. Cool.
Yes.
Greg
Is it
Cool?
Greg? Yes.
He won the Open in Las Vegas a few years ago,
Mm-hmm.
2-3 years ago. Plays good. Yeah, I don't know if his partner's from Vegas. I guess it might be
Mm-hmm.
a Vegas team. Well,
How's Bernie doing now?
funny
She in
little
trouble?
angle on the 12. They got a little bit on the wrong side, so she have to roll it in.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, she'd love to be able to put that ball over by the middle diamond there on the left-hand side to
Yep.
get a little bit where she can draw back for the 11. But let's see what she does and see how she handles it. She's just going to fall forward and let him make the ball to slide off the 3 for position.
I think that's about all they have.
Where's she going to amp? No, she didn't amp it up. Well, that's it. He said, here you go, just make this ball. He makes this ball, they will have shape on that, is it the 15 ball?
Yeah, it's 15.
They should have the 3 ball should push it down to the
Yep.
bottom of the table, and the cue ball slides to the right.
Just bump the 3. It'll bump the
Mhm.
15 down, and
And they're in business. This right here is just make the ball. Usually you hit it a little fat. He hit it perfect. He hit it perfect.
That's great. Great shot.
Perfect. Perfectly executed shot.
They secure these last 2 balls. It would tie up our score at 2 on the race to 4.
Careful on this draw shot. A lot of people draw this ball right back into the corner pocket because it's hard. You don't catch the rail. One of the things about being straight in on a shot like this, with the low deflection cues, you can actually score it off to the side here. She did this very, very well.
Oh, she kind of had the wrong English on.
Well, she left him one of the best practice shots you can
Yep.
work on for a stroke.
Yep,
Bert Kinnister says, just pocket the ball.
that's right.
Yeah.
Get the ball, get the Cadillac. I remember watching his tapes. Gosh,
Oh, his 60-minute workout, I still think it's one of the best
Yep.
ones out there.
I've got that on VHS somewhere.
So do I. I actually, I almost pulled it out just recently. Nice shot.
My wife asked me one day, she goes, why in the world do you keep all these VHS? I said, hey, I got to get them on CD one of these days.
And we're tied at 2.
This is good stuff, There's
Kind of like this match is now, huh? At first it looked like a
Oh,
runaway,
yes.
and now we're tied at 2.
It's been a very well played match. Looks like our chat room's kind of quiet.
Kind of quiet.
Everybody's watching the pool.
Everyone's fading, I think.
Yeah, it's getting late out there on the East Coast.
Oh, that's right. You have some East Coasters out here. It's what, almost 3? Is it 2 hours
It's
difference?
2 hours difference.
Yeah,
Yeah,
so
so
they're 2
it's
o'clock in the morning.
almost 2 in the morning.
Yep.
On a work night.
Well, for those of you out there that use a Fitbit or are always watching, counting your steps, let me tell you, just being in the casino all day today and running around playing pool and running back and forth here and there, I got my 5 miles in.
Wow.
So for those of you who think that just sitting around playing pool is nothing, I got 5 miles worth of it today.
Yeah, and with this casino, the
Yeah.
tournament room is pretty close to the hotel, which is not
Correct.
always. No, anybody that's
Yeah.
played at the Rio knows.
If you want food, you're taking a walk. If you want to go to other parts of the casino, you're taking a walk.
Yep.
And walking from one side of the room to the other, you're taking a pretty good little walk here.
It's funny. I got in here and I thought, man, it's a tiny little casino, and then you go around a corner or down a hallway, and here's a whole nother. It looks like another casino.
Yeah. Yeah, this is your first time here.
It is.
Okay.
It is.
Yeah.
What a gorgeous place. I mean, I'd
It
heard.
is. It's a 5-star resort.
I'd heard so much, so many good things about it. But yeah, it's,
Yeah, and the way they set the lights up here, in my opinion, Casino del Sol does the best job of any casino that I've seen, except for maybe Vegas,
Mhm.
because it's comparable.
yeah. And
Very,
the
very
people
comfortable.
here are so nice. They come in and check on us. Do you need anything? Is everything going all right?
Mhm. Meanwhile,
They love pool.
their CFO does, and I think he's got the rest of the team on board too, because after this, in January, they're going to have a billiards tournament.
Oh wow.
They're going to send, I think, 4 tables down, and
Nice.
Gabriel's putting that on. They also hold the Diamond Pool Tour finale here,
Hmm.
and in a smaller room, though. We don't have as many tables. So there's 3 or 4 events now.
Yeah, and
every
they
year.
did the Scott Frost
Oh,
Efren Reyes
yes. That
challenge
was
match.
a big one. They did that challenge match for Scott Frost.
Couple of the
versus Efren.
couple of
Mhm.
guys that work here were talking about that.
No, that was
What
quite a match.
they said what a difference in the two guys. And they didn't really. They'd never seen one pocket before.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
I
most
said, well,
people-
you just got to see 2 of the greatest one pocket
That's
players
right.
of all time.
That's right. First year at the Rio, in the chat room, first year at the Rio, I averaged 17 and a half miles a day in a 6-hour shift.
Yeah.
Not a day.
Yeah.
That's walking.
Yeah.
Here I am bragging about 5 miles.
Well, you get-
Excuse me.
Hey, at the Rio, it's I've got a Fitbit, and it's a half
Oh,
a
yeah.
mile
Yeah.
from your
Yeah.
room down to the tournament
Yep.
room.
Yeah, I don't think I took my Fitbit to the Rio when I was there back in July. But I knew I was getting my 10,000 steps
Oh, yeah.
easy.
Yep.
Easy. I mean, just back and forth to the room
Yeah.
was probably 10,000 steps.
Derby City's kind of that way too. It's a long walk to the.
I've never been.
You've never been.
I've
to Derby?
never been to
Wow.
Derby. I've had
George, you
people-
gotta go there.
People are
sometime.
telling me, you got to go. Come on, let's go, let's go, let's go. I said, nah, I just
Oh my goodness.
never been. And that's about to happen, what, in 3 weeks?
Yeah, it starts the 19th, I believe, whatever that Friday is.
Meanwhile,
20th, I guess the 20th.
Meanwhile, we got Bernie and Jason and Veronica and Brian here battling it out there. They're tied at 2 in a race to 4. And Jason at the table trying to figure out what to shoot. He doesn't have much of a shot. He's going to try to leave the cue ball where it is now, I think. No, he's just going to put it over there.
Yeah, nothing wrong with it. It's a good containing shot. I mean,
Well,
they can hit their 13, but
they can hit the 13?
I think
between those two
yeah,
balls,
you go
yes.
between
Okay,
the
there
2
you
and the
go.
4.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
But it's not.
Yeah, you can't do anything with it.
Nope.
Nothing productive. Just follow it down, but you're going to be moving the 3 ball. Yeah, there's your follow down, and I tied that up.
Yeah, Brian's pretty good at.
Tying balls up.
He's not afraid to tie something up if it'll keep him in the game.
Mm-hmm. Prolong. The longer we stick around, the more we can hurt you.
That's right.
Better the chances they get a shot at you.
Can't win if your opponents run out.
That's right. Who was that ref again?
Rick Donner. Well, Bernie's opened up things a little.
Rick tells me in the chat room, he says, George, you have to go to Derby at least once.
Yeah,
I'd much rather go to Moscone Cup, and that's going to be in Vegas this year.
yeah. And it's right before the U.S. bar table.
Wow. I might have to pull straight to try to get the Moscone Cup. Rodney, hook me up, brother.
You know, I'd love to see an American commentator along with like Jim
on the
Weiss or
Moscone
whatever,
Cup.
but
Yeah,
and I'd like to see an American referee in there too. But
yeah. Who runs that Matchroom? Is
yeah,
that what it is?
Matchroom.
Okay.
So they kind of just use all their European crew.
Mm-hmm. Well, maybe for Moscone Cup I might come up with an accent. I doubt it. It'd probably be a Spanish one. It's European.
Hey, there you go.
Meanwhile, Bernie's going to make short work of this.
Looks like the 5 can.
They can go to rail first and off the 10 and position. And in fact, that enables position for the 2 ball. It gives them the angle to work, shoot up.
Just want to get above those stripes.
Or between them.
Yeah.
Because I'd rather just go above them and then go ahead and shoot the 7 first if necessary.
Right.
Instead of the deuce. But make sure you get over in the open. And not behind those balls.
See, Jason shooting this one.
All he has to do is hit the bottom rail. And it'll hit the 10 and go right in. And he's got to make sure he gets the cue ball up, though. That is key. Yeah, she's pointing.
Yeah, he went over to make
Consult.
sure. I really like this open communication. Instead of him standing there wondering, well, what does she want me to do? He can just. Well, we did this to try to speed it up a little bit.
The open communication?
Yeah.
Do you think it speeds it up? Except when you get into this right here?
Seems, yeah. I mean,
Yeah,
overall, I
here,
think it
there.
does seem
Yeah.
to.
I know most
Now
Scotch
you-
doubles I've seen don't allow any communication.
No, yeah, we used to didn't at all. And players are
Well.
kind of mixed. Some really like it.
Oh, he had
wow,
room.
Man.
He had room for that.
Look at that.
I didn't know
Wow.
that ball would go by.
I didn't either.
What were we
Now, what were they
talking about?
What were they? What were they worried about?
Yeah. I thought I didn't think he could go by the 10 ball, so I said hit the rail underneath it and go ahead and go into it. And go that way with the cue ball. He did a great job with the cue ball.
She's looking at the 1.
Either one.
Yeah, I kind of like the 7, just because it's an easier to bridge, and you're not really gaining much by shooting one or the other. And she's gonna look at shooting a 7 and get on a 1 in the side.
I'll tell you right now, that 8 ball's no piece of cake to get on.
No, it's laying kind of funny.
Because you got to get perfect on the deuce to get on the 8. The 8 won't go in the bottom right-hand corner or the left-hand corner. It only goes to the side pockets and then the upper upper right-hand corner pocket, because you're not going to get shaped for the upper left. So you don't
They
have
really
them all.
want to get on that too, I think, to shoot it down in the lower right corner and then have
Position
the cue ball for the 8
in the side,
in the right side. Yeah.
in the right side or the left side.
Yeah.
Yeah, 'cause that
I'm just thinking
Yeah.
to keep the keep that 12
Yep.
out of the.
gonna go up and come down. There you go.
Wow, she's got such a beautiful stroke.
Yeah.
Well,
What do you shoot here?
hmm,
Which one do you shoot?
I'm just trying
If
to.
your angle isn't good on the 7 ball, you're going to be in trouble getting on this 8.
I think he's got a good angle to just draw back.
I
But
actually,
boy, it's got to be like
Mhm.
exact.
I actually like shooting the 2 ball into the side pocket, bringing the cue ball towards the left-hand side pocket, giving yourself a little bit of an angle to hit the head rail, the right-hand side, and travel the cue ball towards the 11.
Yeah, I like that too.
But, things can go wrong. You can go by the 11 and get behind it.
Yeah.
So, precision is key here.
This is. There's
This is
still
tough.
work. There's
This
still
is-
work to be
Oh,
done.
wait a minute. The two
Okay.
ball goes in the corner. That's right. So we're good here. This works. This works. If you can give her a little bit of angle to the right, she can follow us straight down and play the game side on the left. She's perfect. Yeah, they're perfect.
Well,
They're perfect. They're
I don't
perfect.
know. I don't know.
They're perfect.
He's shaking his head, and she's
They're
kind of
perfect.
smiling. I think they could be a little too straight
She can
here.
follow. She can follow the ball all the way down to the chalk and on the right-hand side there, and still have a shot on the 8 in the side pocket on the left. She's perfect. If she gets to the center diamond on the right-hand rail, they're perfect on the 8.
Yeah, then they're perfect.
And she has just the angle to get right there, because it's not straight in. She's got a little bit of an angle to work towards the rail. Come on.
Wow.
How's
How's that
that?
for speed?
How's that, huh?
Wow. I mean, this is ball in hand position here. Beautiful. Well,
And they just got on the hill. This is for the hot seat. The winner goes into the finals, guaranteed second place. Loser of this match will have to play the winner of the match being played on the side right now. Now they come back
there's
tomorrow for
actually
this, right?
there'll actually be one more match
One more
before.
match?
Yeah.
Okay.
After today, we'll be down to 4 teams.
Oh, okay. I thought we were down to 4 already.
Yeah, that's a 5th, 6th match going over
Okay.
there. Yeah, the Poores jumped out to a quick 2-0 lead, and then Jason and Bernie have come back and with 3 straight.
Or we could say that Jason and Bernie stayed with the same MO and started out with the 0-2 lead, 0-2 deficit.
Yeah, they
and
were
came
0-2
back.
in their
Yeah,
last
the
match.
last match, correct.
So,
Here's the second ball break again.
yep, she's got the 12, 6.
And what to shoot at? Whatever he's shooting at, he's over ball.
Yeah. Boy, you got
Can't really cut the 10.
11, the 7, and the 8 all bunched in
Looks like
the center of the table. You got the
play either the 2 ball or the 1 ball.
3, 5, and 10 all.
And the 3 and the 5 are tied up by the 10. The 8 ball ties up the 7 ball. Can he cut this?
Yeah,
I
looks
didn't
like-
think he could. Well, I guess he could. Wow. And now what?
Well,
Possibly the 13 ball up on top.
yeah, I'm thinking hopefully the 13. I mean, you got the 9 down here in the lower, but that leads to nothing.
If she shoots a 13,
I think,
she could be. She does get on the.
I think she's
two
got
balls.
the 13, and she can get on to 14 or 15
Yeah,
there.
he's a little left-hand English, and to come towards the rail with the cue ball after hitting the head rail, come towards the left side, and
Hopefully give Brian an angle to where he could
yeah, do
open
something.
those 3 balls in the center of the table too. Bump that 11 out.
Unfortunately, I have to leave that to her to do, because if she shoots here,
I'm
it's
thinking
gonna
if she
tough.
shoots
Yeah,
the 13 and can get him on
That's all she has.
like the 15.
oh wait a minute, there's a 9 ball on the bottom.
Yeah, but
I didn't see that.
if she shoots that, what next?
Nothing. Yeah, exactly.
I mean, unless she's going to draw it all the way up.
She has to draw past the 2 ball, and I've never seen her
No,
execute that much English. Let's see what she does. She's going with the 13.
Okay. Yeah.
She can come into the 1 ball, but she shouldn't. Just a hint of left English. Actually,
Looks to me like
she's doing it. She's doing just fine. She's using left English,
Yep.
and there it is. No, not behind the 4. Not
Oh,
behind the
man.
4. Oh.
Now, see, I like shooting with the right English, but
Did you?
yeah,
Oh wow.
to stay away from those, you had that whole right side of the table.
Mm-hmm. But see, when I say left English, I'm trying to hit the head rail and by about where the first diamond is, right?
Mhm.
That's where she would hit. And then spin the ball to the second diamond on the left-hand side. That's a lot of lefting. I'm talking extreme
Yeah,
left.
that is
She used like a tip.
right. That's kind of what got her in trouble.
Mm-hmm.
Well, that's
they are in
personal
trouble.
preference. Yeah,
They are in trouble.
he just needs to.
Might as well just give him ball in hand.
Well, you know what you run the risk of here is hitting like the 14 or 15 and opening those balls up that are tied up. You do not want to open
He's
those.
kicking at the 9 ball.
Okay, that's
Yeah.
good.
That's all he's doing.
That's a great shot.
It is a great shot.
Yeah, whatever you do, you want to leave that
Actually,
11, 8, and 7.
Look what he's done.
You didn't really leave a whole lot
No,
for them to
she's
shoot at
got.
all.
They have nothing.
They got the 2, but
You want to shoot the 2 ball?
well,
You're going to sell out the whole table by giving up the left side of the 2 balls that are tied up.
yeah.
And if you sell out the 1 by the 1 straight in, that almost guarantees him to get an angle on the 15 to open up the 8 and the 11 ball.
Well, here we go.
So
Yeah, that was a. Oh, and she missed it.
maybe still might go in.
Well, the 9's.
Did it block it?
The 9 was.
It blocked the 9.
Okay.
Okay. Well, things are getting more and more interesting as we get a couple more clusters. One more cluster on the table.
Okay,
Oh
she's
my.
going to shoot the 14.
Why would she shoot the 14, not the 15?
Yeah, I'm not sure. I like the 15. Just
Sure.
draw back and give yourself an angle on
Just
that
use
14.
center English. You're going to get English. You're going to get a shot on the 14. You hit the
Then
1
you-
ball and push them both up.
Yep.
You'll have a shot on the almost straight in. This is tough, and the cue ball. She's not going to have a shot on the 15 next. I don't think. Yeah, she couldn't make that. That was a tough,
Yeah,
tough
it was
shot.
real tough.
She should have just gone in and shot the 15. I think.
But boy, look
But-
what. I mean, she's left a 4-5 combo.
Well, I'll tell you what she's left here. He can shoot. Who's shooting next, Bernie?
It's yeah.
I wouldn't put it past her to shoot the 4 ball on the side and open
no,
up the
it's-
deuce.
It's Jason. Jason shooting.
They have a natural angle to open up the deuce. The deuce 9.
Oh, he could cut the 4 inside out. Is he looking at shooting the 7?
Well,
you
this
see
opens up
enough
the
of it?
deuce also, but
Yeah.
it opens it up to a bad area.
I didn't think he could see enough of it.
Nice shot.
Wow. Pretty incredible shot there. Looks like Bernie's going to play the 3. Well, she didn't really want to get down that low. Kind of biting their cue ball again. Jason may come off that 2, make the 9, and leave the cue ball stuck right back behind the 2. He's looking at it. Be a pretty good safety here. Whoa. Okay. I think that's good.
Good shot there.
Yeah, man, that was, yeah.
He can't see this ball rail first, can he? In the upper
I
right hand corner.
don't think so.
Oh no, not one. Oops,
No, it's,
wrong monitor.
let's see.
Yes, he
Yeah,
can.
I guess maybe.
Yeah, he
I
can.
don't know. Can he get past the side pocket?
Yes,
Okay.
yes. It looks like he can do this. It's a tough shot. It doesn't have to go.
The 2 came out
It's
just a
available.
little bit further than what he wanted.
Yep. I think he does have a shot rail first. It's tight, but it's there. And
Oh boy. He almost followed it in.
he actually had more room because he had to
He
hit
did,
further
yeah.
down. Yeah. To get on that ball good.
He hit a little bit too full.
Yep.
Well, Veronica does have a shot on the 11, I think, down here in the corner.
Wow.
Yeah,
That'd be a
it's-
heck of a shot. That'll be a heck of a
That's
shot.
not a... Well, okay, she's going to look at the 15. That's tough, too, because
Yeah, but it's much easier than 11.
that 5 looks like a bowling ball sitting there. Glad she's shooting this, not me. That's all I can say. All right, she was trying to play safe and tie it up. I don't think she quite got there. Yeah. About all we really have on an offensive shot here would be the 4-5 combination. Bernie's kind of looking up at the 1, so that would pretty good safety opportunity there. She could bump it off that rail and just leave the cue ball right there. Got a feeling that's what she's gonna do. Well, it was a good shot. Got the 1 off the top rail. 4 blocks of 15. 8 blocks of 11. Looks like Brian's going to put this 4 down. Yeah. He didn't get where he wanted to. The 4 and a 5 go. 15 doesn't. Bernie and Jason are talking over how they want to play this. I like this. Go ahead and start with this combination. Play shape for the 2. Well, now he's looking at starting with the 1. He's going to let Bernie play that combination. I'm just not really sure what they... I don't like leaving this combination till the end. I don't think that's where he wanted to be. Wow, another great shot. Bernie just keeps coming with him. She was able to make that and break out the... Yeah, he's got to cut this 5 in.
Just got 500 steps.
Go.
All right, let's try this again.
George just went out for a run, got his 500 steps in.
I went out for some water. I'm having coughing fits. The air conditioning is just killing my
Oh,
voice.
yeah. I was going to
Just
tell you,
does.
oh, there's some water. And I look over
No,
and
it was
it's
empty.
like it was gone. I was like, oh, man. Well, they played this pretty interesting. I thought they
Yeah, I've seen
could
that.
start with a combo, and Birdie ended up with a great... All he's got to do is make this 5.
Cue ball's going to track in the side
yeah.
pocket.
Yeah, he's got to get above the side pocket with the cue ball. But I think with a little bit of low left.
If he just barely beats the side and doesn't go all the way to the corner, he can go 2 rails for position of this ball, correct?
Yeah, that's the way I see it. Make sure you make this ball.
That side pocket's going to be close.
Oh, my God. Well, he overcut it. Oh,
that's why he came so close to it then.
yeah, he overcut it. Well, he hasn't left too much here.
Well, he's left the bank shot. But how do you get on the 11 ball with the bank
oof.
shot?
So, let's see. That must be Veronica coming to the table.
Let's see how she handles this. Do you try to... There you go. Do you try to pocket that ball?
I'm kind of thinking, yeah, why not?
Well, is the carom available off that ball? The billiard? Hit
Oh, boy,
the
that-
15 and slide over and try to make the 5 with the cue ball. That's a heck of a shot.
Yeah, that'd be pretty tough.
That's
That's
a
a
pretty tough
lot
shot.
there's a lot of distance there.
Yep, there is a lot of accuracy, and the angle may not be available because of the 8. If she cuts it over, she could scratch. Either straight in or off the 4.
Yeah, she's looking at, I would be worried about
Yep.
coming off that 4, but I think that's what she's looking at. Well,
She's going for, it looks like she might be going for the carom. Now, is that a carom or a billiard?
I think I would say they're in that situation. They're the same thing.
No, I actually, in one of the times I was commentating, I said exactly that. It's a carom or a billiard, and then someone said there's a difference. A billiard is when you come off the ball and hit another ball with a cue ball.
Okay.
A carom is when you hit an object ball off another ball into another ball.
Oh, okay. Well, so this would be a billiard.
This would be a billiard. She billiards the
I never
billiards
really
off
thought
the
of there
15
being any difference. I learned something today.
exactly. I learned it when I was doing commentary.
Hmm.
Someone I don't know that they criticized me for it. They corrected me for it.
Right.
But along with the criticism, along with the correction, came the I can't believe the commentators don't know the difference.
We're not geniuses. We're pool players.
Who try to do some explaining. And
That's right.
I'm just explaining.
We're displaced pool players sitting here in front of a screen talking to you guys on the internet.
Watch my prior match and you'll see why I'm back there behind the screen. Okay.
Well, I think she was trying to tie that up and just didn't quite.
Yeah, she was afraid of the 8-ball coming down.
Bernie will make this 5, just drop above the 4.
I have a question that the left-hand camera may answer. Does the 8-ball go by the 11 in the side pocket?
I believe it does.
Okay, it looks like it might.
Yeah,
Looks like
we'll
it
just
does.
leave it right here. Whoa.
She's good.
Whoa.
Because they don't seem to be concerned about it, so the 8-ball must go in that side pocket.
Yeah, I think it does. He looked at it. Just got to pocket this. Nice little smooth.
Bring the cue ball
Yeah.
back just there. Not a lot, because it can go right by real quick.
You got to be careful here.
Mm-hmm. These rails are awful fast.
Okay.
It's okay.
He's okay.
Well, she's okay. She's got to make the shot.
This is for the match. This 8-ball would
This
put
is for the hot
Jason and
seat.
Bernie in the finals.
Catapults them into the final match. Guaranteed second place.
Well done.
Great match.
That was a very well played match.
Yes,
Boy,
it was. Great match.
Down 0-2 and come back with 4 straight. Once again, everybody, thanks for joining us. This is Brett Baker and George Ticcio with Bad Boys TV.
Hope to see you all in Las Vegas this July.
Yeah.
And stick around for the next 3 days, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. They're
Yeah,
still going
we've
to be
got
coming at you.
singles tomorrow. Hopefully, maybe a Scotch doubles final somewhere in there. And teams will start on Saturday morning. So, thanks for joining us, everybody. We'll see you tomorrow.
Good night.